love and cherish. We have vanquished our enemies. All hail Biafra. God bless Biafra. In Him we trust. Shout it, sing it, all hail Biafra.
It's time to break loose from the chains. It's time for our freedom. Cause we can never let them negotiate our freedom. No. Hundreds of years is gone. No Messiah came for the black man. Told us that Jesus died for us, but the black man still suffer. The truth be said, Africa will rise at the right time, and the time we're waiting for is right now. No one can hold the truth for a long time. Oh no. So stay awake. The sun is risen from the east, and the Messiah you're waiting is right here. And no one is gonna try to stop that. I can hear a great call for justice. Freedom, let the sun rise. Freedom for Biafra. Freedom, freedom the Kano. Oh, song of salvation. Freedom, let Africa rise. Freedom for Biafra. Freedom, freedom the Kano. Freedom the Kano. Freedom for Biafra. Freedom the Kano. Freedom Africa. White men fighting for self-determination celebrated. Black men seeking for self-determination is this everything. And the terrorists, yeah. When they jail a black freedom fighter, they jailing African freedom. Don't I have rights to my self-determination? Is that a crime? Oh no. Don't I have rights to live? Don't I have rights to express myself? Don't I have rights to speak? Can't I complain if I'm marginalized? The genocide in the land that nobody can care about. Even when I try to speak, my voice is muted every time. Like a slave in my land, they can take it anymore. I hope the world is listening to my plight. I can hear a great call for justice. Freedom, let the sun rise. Freedom for Biafra. Freedom, freedom the Kano. Oh, the song of salvation. Freedom, let Africa rise. Freedom for Biafra. Freedom, freedom the Kano. Nnamdi Kanu. Freedom for Biafra. Oh, 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 oh. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Freedom Africa.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom, ndị ọma njem ọnụ, the most intelligent creatures on this planet Earth, the Biafrans, the smartest of them all, the most industrious of the creation of God on this planet Earth. I say welcome to this program because I'm so much proud to be a Biafran of Igbo extraction. If I don't have anything to thank God for, at least I am grateful that God made me a Biafran of Igbo extraction. Haven't thanked him for giving me life, keeping me safe. Haven't thanked him for providing everything that I have needed. Haven't thanked him for preserving the life of our great leader, Nnamdi Kanu, who have been under incarceration for so many months right now. Haven't thanked him for the life of the leadership of this movement in the absence of Nnamdi Kanu. Haven't thanked God for all the BMW. I will never forget you people. You guys are so great. Haven't thanked God for the life of BMW, Biafra Median Warriors. Haven't thanked God for all the supporters of this movement, those that are secret donors. Those secret donors, those that are donating money, those that have volunteered their lives to make sure that every pin they are making, half of it is going into this struggle, that are not making noise from background, but they are doing wonders. Haven't thanked God for the life of such people, great men and women of honor, those of you that I love so much, those of you that have come out to stand up to say, I am going to spend my last kobo to make sure that I support this Biafra restoration program led by Nnamdi Kanu. Haven't thanked God for all the gallant men, the ESN, those that are on the ground doing great job, those that have dedicated their lives and say, it is better I die for my great future generation to live. Haven't thanked God for all the broadcasters, starting from Radio Biafra down to live broadcasters on internet, on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. Haven't thanked God for the life of all the sharers of this program, all the sharers of all our programs. I thank God for the life of each and every one of you. But I want to especially thank God for making me a Biafran of Igbo extraction. I want to personally, I repeat, to thank God for making me a Biafran of Igbo extraction. I have my reason why I am saying this. This money program, I should have done it in Igbo language. I should have done it with Igbo language alone. But because of the importance of the message that I want to push out this morning, I have to speak in English. Because this message is going to all Biafrans, military. As long as you are a military working with Nigeria government and you are a Biafran, you are from the old Eastern region, you are from the Midwest, this message is going to each and every one of you. That is the reason why I am thanking God especially for giving me this grace to be alive today, to speak to each and every one of you. And this is the reason why you must share this program. Because this planet Earth, where we are living in right now, according to the Bible, was created with word. According to the Christian belief, it was word. God created this planet Earth with word. And if you are listening to the sound of my voice this morning and you have not shared this program, you just want to conceal the information you're going to get this morning alone, my brother, my sister, you are not helping this movement. I want you to take this message to every nook and cranny of internet. I want you to take this message to every forum. I want you to take this message to every group. I want you to take this message, be it WhatsApp group, be it Facebook group, be it YouTube. Take this message to these places, because today marks it the 10th day that I have not spoken to Biafrans. 10th day. And there's a reason for that. So many people have come into my inbox to ask me, Mazi Darlington, what is happening? We have not heard from you. Are you okay? Are you all right? We hope everything is fine. But nobody was able to ask me, how are you surviving? Knowing fully well that I am inside Biafra land, doing what I'm doing. I repeat, nobody have asked me, how are you surviving? How are you managing to do this great job that you are doing, having known fully well the danger that is ahead of you? But me, I have considered myself dead long time ago. That is why I don't want anybody to pity for me, but at least asking, now, how are you managing? How are you coping with the situation? Why haven't you come online? Instead, what they are saying is, we have not heard from you. And I want to once again appreciate those that are providing money for this data. The data we are using to broadcast, the data that we are sharing to Biafra Media Warriors. I want to thank each and every one of you that have given us data in the past. But in the recent time, those that used to promise to send out card have stopped. I don't know why, but I believe it is for a reason. And you know that the Biafra Media Warriors are doing a great job. When I say Biafra Media Warrior, I am referring to every broadcaster. I am referring to every writer. I am referring to everybody that is sharing our programs, all this movement program. I am not limiting it to any particular group, but there is a group that I am sending cards to that are also helping in circulating this movement, which I called BMW, Biafra Media Warrior. But in totality, in general, every Biafran that is sharing our program, writing, broadcasting, pushing this movement forward is a media warrior. That is why Lai Mohammed could not hold his peace anymore. He came out to say that these people eat, drink, sleep, and wake up on social media. That they should wake up also to match them, because they have taken over the airspace. That is why I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that are part and parcel of this glorious movement that is going to give us the freedom that we are seeking. But before I go on, today is 1st of the month, November 1st, the month I was born. I want to pray, just a very short prayer. Having laid my foundation, having built the preamble, which this program this morning is going to trail on, I've come with kola nut because I have to pray in my dialect. This month is my month, the month I was born, November, and 21st is my date. A lot of things is going to happen in this November, and it fall into my the date I was born, and I will allow nature to take control. Maka onye gbakaria chi ya n'ọsọ, onye buru chi ụzọ na kpola onwe ka esi atụ dị inu ọgbagbo onwe ya n'ọsọ. Onye buru chi ụzọ ọgbagbo onwe ya n'ọsọ. Abụ m onye Igbo. Forgive me for the first misinterpretation. So I have come with color. The Directorate of State of this movement led by Mazi Chike Doziem has spoken and given the ultimatum that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they refuse to release him on or before 4th of November this month, 2021, of this year, 2021, that Biafrans are going to start. Biafrans are going to start, sit at home. The Biafrans are going to start, sit at home on 5th of this month. That sit at home is going to affect every nook and cranny of Biafra land. We are going to lock Biafra land down for 5 days. Starting from 5th to 10th, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be coming to the court again. This is going to be the mother of all lockdown. This same month, if they refuse to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we will man Biafra land for 5 days. 5 good days. Straight. This same month, on 6th of this month, Anambra State is going to, they are planning to hold election. And we are telling them that if they refuse to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, there will be no election in Anambra State. We are putting it on record. Everybody will sit at home. Because this 5 days sit at home is going to complement the general sit at home that will make that election not to hold. Because everybody shall be at home. However they want to manipulate and do whatever they want to do, they can go ahead. This same November, on 10th, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be coming to the court. And I have only but 2 options. I cannot be celebrating my birthday, drinking, enjoying myself, dancing because I am celebrating my birthday, while my leader, our leader, the Messiah of our own time, the Savior of our own time, is in the hands of the enemy. It's not done. I have never done that before. I did not celebrate my birthday in 2015 November. I did not celebrate my birthday in 2016 November. I did not celebrate my birthday in 2017. These 3 years, I gave it to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I dedicated my birthday to his freedom. And now they are holding him once again. Therefore, I will not celebrate my birthday if they refuse to allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go. What am I going to celebrate? Why am I going to be happy? When I'm more or less a dead man walking, there's nothing to celebrate because there's no joy. My celebration will kick on if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released before 21st of this November. And I will give sacrifice to Chukwu Okike Abiama. If you guys want, when I'm going to celebrate it, I will do it live video, you see. Therefore, I have come this morning to pray. And I want you to share this program. Because today, I want to speak to the Nigerian military of Biafra Extraction. Very, very important that I do that. Eze yonwe na Chineke na ndị nna eze ndị eze eze na-ekpesala ọgwụ ugwu na-arị atụ egwu Chukwu ndị Biafra, Chukwu Nnamdi Kanu, Chukwu Dim, Chukwu Emeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, Chukwu Philip Effiong, Chukwu the Biafran Hannibal, Joe Achuzie, Chukwu iko nsọ, Chukwu ọnwa atụ egwu, yo, Chukwu Comrade Nwawo, Chukwu ndị niile nụlụ ọgụ iji fụ na ha chekwabara obodo abụ Biafra. Chukwu okike abịa ma onye mmeri ka ịbụ. Isi n'oge ọbụla anyị kpọrọ gị na ị ga-aza anyị na-akpọ gị n'ụtụtụ a. Anyị na-akpọlite gị ka ibinye njem ka ị bịa were ọjị a. Tata bụ abalị mbụ nke ọnwa 11 n'afọ 2021. Ewe m were ọjị a wee na-ayọ Chukwu okike abịa ma biko ka m na-nwoke ndụ a, ka m na-nwoke nwere onwe ụmụ Biafra, ka m na-nwoke ọjị a, ka m na-nwoke nwere onwe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ka m na-nwoke ọjị a, ka m na-nwoke nwere onwe ụmụnne anyị niile ji na mkpọrọ, ka m na-nwoke ọjị a, ka m na-nwoke ana Biafra, ka ndị niile riri ndị rikara ma ndị bikara anụ, ndị mbụ na ndị egede, ndị nwụrụ na njem akụ niile binie, ka m na-nwoke ọjị a, ka m na-akpọlite unu na mmụọ. Iko nsọ, Jamaica, Mighty, Nzube Chukwu, Moshe, onye ka m ga-akpọ hapụ ibia, General Dim Chukwu Emeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, the general himself. I'm not only to money no nwụrụ ndị niile nwụrụ anwụ na njem aka unu binie, unu bịa were ọjị. Eke were ọjị, afọ were ọjị, nkwọ were ọjị, olie were ọjị. Ahịa na ụbọchị na anọ bịa were na ọjị. A na-akpọ unu abụ m nwa mmiri, nwa m onye ilo, onye si nọ m bife deli ya ṅụkwara mmiri ya ji nekwu ya esi nri. Ọchọm na mmadụ enwetakwana m ọchọm na njọ ga-eji na zere mmiri, ana m asị na ọjị ana m nwoke wee na-akpọlite mmụọ niile ndị nwụrụ anwụ na njem anyị nọ n'ime ya, ka unu bịa taa ọjị a na okpoko ka anyị ga-ata ya n'ibe. Chukwu okike abịa ma biko dododo chekwaba Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ebe ọ nọ. Aka niile ji Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ga-arapụ ya. Agba ekele bụ nwa ngwuregwu olugo ọtụtụ. Mba ụwa niile, United Nations na-etinyezi ọnụ n'okwu, African Union na-etinye, European Union na-etinye, World powers, the G8 are now speaking about Biafra. In case you don't know, I'm a Kuyanojia. When I say na ka de ku Biafra, Biafra ga-abịa. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ga-adịkwa n'ndụ ma duba n'ime obodo ahụ ekwere anyị na nkwa. Chukwu okike abịa ma bikonu ekwena ka ifere mee ndị gị. Isi anyị yọọ na anyị ga-ayọta, anyị kụọ aka na ga-emegala ya ọnụ ụzọ. Isi na ọ dịghị nwata nke ga-aya nna ya azụ obodo okwute enyi ya. N'ihi nke anyị na-ayọ gị nwere onwe, nwere ife ọzọ anyị na-ayọ gị na-abụrụ nwere onwe. Ka m na-nwoke ọjọọ, ka m na-nwoke obi ndị ọgba mgbọ niile, ndị uwe ojii niile, ma ndị na-efere nụ ma ndị nọ na mmiri, bụ ndị Biafra nọ n'ime ha. A na-agbakọ obi unu niile ka unu ṅaa ntị, ka unu ṅaa ntị. Chukwu okike ma tinye ha amamihe n'ime, n'ihi na achọrọ m izi ha ozi ọma n'ụtụtụ a. Ha ga-aṅa ntị, ha ga-ege ntị. Ihe ọ bụla ha nụrụ n'ọnụ m n'ụtụtụ a bụ ozi ọma Chineke, ha ga-emekwana ya. N'ihi na onye ọbụla gburu nwanne ya bụla odogwu. Ndị Igbo tụrụ inu si n'obodo nwoke na-achụ agụ, nwaanyị na-achụ agụ, na amaghị onye ga-eri ukwu agụ mgbe e gburu ya, mana egbucha kpiti ọ na n'ubi dị ji. Ya ka eji ọkụ mmanwụ be nna m ji wee kwuo sị na esibere ya egheghe ya na ba anaghị ana. Chukwu okike abịa ma bikonu bịa gozie ọjị a. Ndị niile mkpọrọ afa, ndị rinu, ndị rikaranụ, ndị bikaranụ, binienu. Mmụọ niile n'ala Igbo, mmụọ niile n'ala Igbo nke, mmụọ niile n'ala Ogoja, mmụọ niile n'ala Ijọ, mmụọ niile nọ n'ala Ishekiri, mmụọ niile nọ n'ala Urobo, mmụọ niile nọ n'ala Aniọma, mmụọ niile nọ n'ala Igodo. Hey, ana m akpọ unu bịanụ, kunienu, bịa were na ọjị a, taa na ọjị a na okpoko anyị ga-ata ya n'ibe. Bịa gaanụ njem, chekwaba ụmụ Biafra niile ebe ọ bụ ha nọ na-agba mbọ n'ụwa niile. Ndị niile na-etinye ego na njem nke anyị nọ n'ime ya, Chukwu okike abịa ma ana m ayọ gị, ekwana ka ego kọ ha. Were ego gụọ ọfọ arụ, were akụnụba, were ihe akụkọ ihe nwenwe gụọ ọfọ arụ. Ndị na-ebupụta ọkpụrụkpụ ego na-etinye na njem nke anyị nọ n'ime ya, mana ha na-eme mkpọtụ. Chukwu okike abịa ma were ego na-eme mkpọtụ na akpa ha. Ha gbuo n'aka nri ha ga-egbute ihe ọma, gbuo n'aka ekpe ha ga-egbute ihe ọma. Ha gbuo n'iri ihe ọma ga-abụ nke ha, gbuo n'azụ ihe ọma ga-abụ nke ha. Ife ọma dị n'elu Chukwu okike abịa ma eji m ọjị ya wee na-ayọ ka ọ daala ha na ọdịnala ka o polo ha ome. Ọjị bụ ife anyị ji ayọcha ngozi n'aka Chukwu, n'ihi nke ana m ayọ Chukwu okike abịa ma biko bịa goziere m ndị dị otu a. Kọdinetọ niile nọ n'ụwa na-agba mbọ maka nwere onwe Biafra, n'eziokwu n'ime mmụọ, Chukwu okike abịa ma eji m ọjị wee na-ayọ gị chekwaba ha. ma dube ha ma gozie akara aka ha gozie ọbụla nke a tiri aka. Onye ọbụla na-agba mbọ maka bịa nwere onwe Biafra ana masị na ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma n'eziokwu n'ime mmụọ. Chukwu ka bịa ma wee na-akpọkwa gị wee na-asị ana m awa ya ọfọ na-agọ ya ọfọ n'elu ọjị a maka ndị ụkọchukwu niile, ndị bishọp niile, ndị fada niile, ndị pastọ niile, maka ndị ọha na eze niile, Igbo zuru ume niile, aka ike nga niile, ndị niile bụ ndị na-elekọta sị na-abụ ha bụ na-elekọta n'Igbo anya na-agọ inu n'ọfọ wee na-asị ka unu niile ra a na-awaka ọjị a na-awake n'isi unu na unu ga-ebi n'ikịta jebe njem mebe ihe kwesịrị na unu ga-eme. Kwụsịba okwu ike, gbaba mbọ maka nwere onwe Biafra n'ihi na Biafra bụ ife, Biafra bụ ndụ, Biafra bụ naanị Biafra nwere onwe Biafra bụ ihe ga-eji wee nweta onwe anyị n'ihi na ọ bụrụ na emeghị ya ndị iro ga-awakpọ anyị n'ike. Chukwu okebe mewe nna ayọ gị ka ị bịa gozie ọjị a na Eke, gozie ọjị a na Orie, gozie ọjị a na Afọ, gozie ọjị a na Nkwọ, goziele m ndị niile bụ ndị ESN, Eastern Security Network. Agwọ ama ntụ na akpị ama mgbe unu, odudu ama ntụ na ijiji ama ntụ na anwụnta ama nta unu, ife ọjọọ ama mmerụ unu. Mgbe ọ bụ na onye ilo kwadoro maka unu, ha ga-eji agbagbu onwe ha. A sịkwarị na ndị Naijiria ga-ebute amọ tankị 1 million ọ bụrụ maka unu, ha ga-eji ya egbu onwe ha. Amaka ga na-emere unu, Amaka ga na-eme n'ime ndụ unu. Ọgụ unu nọ n'ime ọfịa na-achụpụ ndị Fulani na-awakpo ụmụ nwaanyị anyị na-emebisi ife n'obodo anyị. Unu ga-anọsi ebe ọgụ, oge a ga-agụ ọnụ unu ga-ezu ụzọ, dị onye ga-achọ achọ. Chukwu kebe ma biko ndị niile na-agụla azụ na njem a gọzie ha, tinye ha mmụọ nọ n'ọkụ n'ime obi ka ha binie ọtọ n'ihi na ya chọrọ bụ nwere onwe. Agụọ m ya n'ọfọ ma na Eke ma na Orie ma na Afọ ma na Nkwọ ma gụkwa n'isi onwe m Maazị Ọkpalaeze Chukwubuike ma aga m adị ka echi maka echi ada agwụ agwụ. Ọchọ m na mma ga-enweta m, ọchọ m na ngojo ga-eji a nazere mmiri. Onye ọbụla na-akpọ m afọ ọjọọ, ihe ọjọọ ga na-abịa na ndụ ya. Onye na-ekwuru m okwu ọma, ihe ọma ga na-eme na ndụ gị. Chukwu oke abịa ma biko dododo bịa gozie ọjị a ka anyị taa ya tata ogologo ndụ na arụ isi ike n'afa Chukwu oke abịa maka ihe ise awanụ m ya na enyi ọ gbara ịnọ ka m were n'aka ọjị m. Yes, ngwụcha ọjị aga m eme ose ọjị ide ejiji fere ife ngo n'ọjị ka m na-agọ n'ose ọfọsọrọ ibi ya lee ifele ama mbụ nke anyị Maazị Nnamdị Kanụ njem ije ị ga-eji ije Biafra nata mmụọ niile na Biafra a na-akpọ unu bịa were n'ose ọjị agụọ m unu na Eke ma na Orie ma Afọ na Nkwọ. Ose ọjị ifele da eme gị ide ejiji ifele a ga-adị ka echi maka echi ada agwụ agwụ. Emen m ya n'azụ. Ọ dị onye ọbụla sị na ụmụ Biafra bụ ihe dịịrị ha, ihe ọjọọ ga-abụ nke ya, ọnwụ ga-abụ nke ya. Onye na-agọrọ ụmụ Biafra ọfọma, ihe ọma ga na-eme na ndụ ha. Mkpụrụ iteghete ka m na-ewe, iteghete that is 9 pieces of it. Ihe m na-ewe ya ka m ji gụọ ọfọ. Yes, oge ụsụ ji eweli abalị elugo. I'm back here once again. My name remains Maazị Ọkpalaeze Chukwubuike m. Atụrụ m nzu, atụrụ m edo. Ọ ga-adị ụbọchị ọzọ. Sọsọ ọjị na ose ka m ji wee bịa taa. Ụmụ Biafra ndị ọma njem ọnụ. Asị m Amaka meelu unu niile. Good morning to each and every one of you. No matter where you're watching me from. Good afternoon, good evening. It shall be well with each and every one of you. This morning program is going to certain people. This morning program is going to certain people. The Nigerian military of the Biafra Extraction, this message is going to you. All the bishops, archbishops, this message is going to you. All the traditional rulers of Igbo extraction, this message is going to you. In extension, all the pastors. In fact, the clergymen. But before I go on, I want to show you something. And I want you to listen to it. After which I will continue this program. Pay attention and listen. Please. Just listen.
Obodo ndị mmadụ nọ n'ime ha na-eriju afọ na-arụ ọrụ ha dịka o kwesịrị ka ha rụọ ọrụ ha. Ọ bụrụ na obodo a na-akpọ Nigeria bụ ebe ndị mmadụ nwere onwe ha n'ime mmụọ na n'eziokwu, onweghị onye ga-ege ntị ihe ọbụla Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu. Ma dịka m na-agwa gị okwu na mgbe ehihie a, Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu uche ndị Igbo niile, ma naanị mmadụ ole na ole na ndị Igbo bụ ndị na-ekwu okwu megide Nnamdi Kanu. Gịnị mere ha ji ekwu okwu megide Nnamdi Kanu? Ọ bụ n'ihi na ha bụ ndị chọrọ iru ụmụnna ha wee rijuo afọ. Nnamdi Kanu na-achụ ọdịmma nke ndị Igbo. Ya bụ onye bekee ọsọ gị, it is not negotiable. Anyị ga-abụ ndị ohu nye onye ọbụla onye ọ na-ekwu. Anyị chọrọ ka anyị nọrọ onwe anyị, chi onwe anyị, hazie onwe anyị ụta anyị chọrọ ka anyị hazie onwe anyị. Ọ wụ ya ihe ọ na-ekwu. Ha abụghị akparị nwatakịrị. Ụmụaka ndị nke ụmụ okorobịa dị iche na ndị nke ndị okenye dị ka anyị. Ị nwere ike kpọọ m iyi nle gị anya maachị ọchị ga ọrụ onwe. Ọbụ ịkpọ nwa okorobịa si ya, ọ sị gị ebe eluigwe ma gbuo ụgbọ ji ebe ahụ. Ọ wụ n'ihi ọ ka wụ okorobịa. Ọ bụ ya na-eme Nnamdi Kanu. So and we will not throw away the baby and the fat one na ya ga-atụpụ nwa na asa ahụ. Bụrụ ya tụfuo ya na mmiri ji asa ahụ, ọ ga-awụ ọ dị mfe etu aja ga-eme. Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu ọnụ ndị Igbo. Ma gwa gị na nwụchiri Nnamdi Kanu abụghị nsogbu dịrị Naijiria ugbu a. Nsogbu dịrị Naijiria ugbu a bụ agụụ dị n'obodo. Nsogbu dịrị Naijiria ugbu a bụ ọnọdụ ahụike adịghị mma. Nsogbu dịrị Naijiria bụ na ụlọ akwụkwọ anyị anaghị arụ ọrụ. Nsogbu dịrị Naijiria bụ na ọkụ anaghị enwe otu kwesịrị ka o nwụọ. Nsogbu dịrị Naijiria ugbu a bụ na ụzọ adịghị ebe ndị mmadụ si aga. Nsogbu dịrị Naijiria ugbu a na nchekwa obodo a gbara tom. Olee ihe nwe ọrụ ndị amị ma a na-agba egbe n'ime abalị? Olee ihe bụ ndị ọrụ ndị polisi ma a na-agba egbe n'ime abalị? Olee ihe bụ ndị ọrụ ndị civil defense ma a na-agba egbe n'ime abalị? Ndị a niile wụ sekuriti maọbụ ndị nchekwa nke federal gọọmenti. Gịnị mere ha ga-eji nọ n'ime ụlọ ha a na-agba egbe n'ime abalị? Ka ihe nwe ọrụ ha? Ha agaghị apụta. Gọọmenti etiti anyị na-achụ Nnamdi Kanu, ha amaghị ihe ha na-eme. Ha na-egbu oge ha. N'ihi na ọ bụrụ na egbuo Nnamdi Kanu taa, e nwere karịa puku Nnamdi Kanu ọzọ fọrọ na ndị ga-ebilite kwuo okwu. Makwa ihe a na-asị na anyị ndị Igbo dị na Naịjirịa dị, anyị dị puku 50 million ebe e wedara ya na 50 million Igbos. Olee mgbe ị ga-egbucha anyị ga-ache na ị ga-emechi ọnụ ya? Ọ ga-awụ, ọ ga-aga n'ihu, ọ ga-aga chacha. So ọ bụrụ na ejide Nnamdi Kanu, nwaanyị ọ pụtara, ha ga-atọhapụ ya. Ihe mere ji wee kwuo na onye Igbo ọbụla na-akatọ Nnamdi Kanu wee efulefu bụ na ndị na-ekwu ihe a bụ ndị akpịrị ogologo. Ilezi anya, ndị niile na-ekwu ya bụ ndị na-agbagharị n'ebe a na-achị dị n'Abuja, na-achọ kọntraktị nke a na nke ọzọ. Ọ ndị na-ekwu ihe dị etu a. Onye ji wee kwuo ya.
gịnị ka a na-enye m nri ka ọ gịnị ka ha na-eme ịghọtala ihe dị mkpa na ndụ a bụ mmadụ ịpụta ndụ ya nyere ikwu ya nyere ibe ya aka mee ka ọ dị mma ụmụnne ya na ụmụnna ya dị mma ọ bụrụ na ị meghị ka ọ dị mma ụmụnne gị na ụmụnna gị dị mma ka ihe ị bịara ndụ a ime onye ọbụla nwe onye iru abụọ ihe agaghị ya nke ọma gọọmenti anyị nwere ugbu a bụ gọọmenti iru abụọ ịba n'ọhịa gbuo ịpụta n'ụzọ jụọ onye na-egbu gọọmenti na ugbu a bụ gọọmenti iru abụọ ada nwanyị olee otu gọọmenti asị na ha na-achọ nchekwa ndị mmadụ ga-ahụ na ndị omekome tọrọ ụmụ akwụkwọ ọ na-ewute m ndị gọvanọ gụmi ha agakwuru ha na ha na-ekwu a ga-enye ha puku nde naira nka agabute ego Naijiria nwa gabunyekwe ndị a abịa ebe a na-agbagbusi ụmụ Igbo Chineke ga-akwụ m ụgwọ n'otu n'otu ọgwara ndị a onye nwaanyị ga-akwụ m ụgwọ n'otu n'otu onwe ebe eji aghụghọ aga ọ bụrụ na gọọmenti chọrọ ka ihe dị mma ha kpọọ oku ka a nọrọ n'otu ebe gọọ otu Naijiria ga-esi dị echi ọ bụrụ na ha akpọghị oku nsogbu ga na-adị n'obodo a bụ Naijiria lee anya ebe niile ugwu Awụsa anọghị udo a sị n'ala Igbo anọ udo anyị nọ n'udo ma site na amara Chineke Yoruba nọkwa n'udo ọnwụ ha nwa na-esikwa ebe a ga na-etinyekwa ọgba aghara ebe ndị a niile ha hapụgodo anyị ha mara ma anyị nọ n'udo ma anyị anọ n'udo ha ga-ezucha onwe ha ebe a kporicha onwe ha ebe a ọ bụ ha akpọghị oku ya ndị bekee na-akpọ round table conference eme restructure this Nigeria ọ bụrụ na a chọrọ ịnọ anyị anọrọ ọ bụrụ na achọghị ịnọ anyị onye ọbụla ala.
Yes, thank you very, very, very much. Thank you for your patience and listening to that video from that bishop. The truth is one. I want to establish this fact that truth is one. Truth can never be two. There is no true truth. There's no 1.5 truth. There's no 1 1/4 truth. No 1 1/4. Truth is one. Once you speak the truth, you have spoken the truth. Every other damn thing besides the truth that is not inside the truth is lie. This message that you are getting this morning, like I said, share. If you have any military brother or sister, I want you to forward this message to them. If you have any military brother or sister still serving Nigeria, send this message to them. Put it in their forum. Let them listen to me. Yes, every military. This morning program is for Nigerian military of the Biafra Extraction, especially to them. And this message is also going to the clergymen, the reverend sisters, the reverend fathers, the bishops, the archbishops, the traditional rulers. This message is going to you. For those of you that doesn't understand Igbo language, this bishop here is saying that the problem of Nigeria is not caused by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that they are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants the better life for the people of Biafra. This man said that the problem of Nigeria was created by Nigeria because if there is a steady power supply, if there's a good road, if there's a security, if there's good job, if there's good hospitals, people like me, myself, I'm using myself as an example, cannot come out and start talking about Biafra restoration. Are you listening to me? If things are working well, if things are normal, somebody like me will not come out and listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But because everything is upside down, because I am suffering, because I see my parents suffering, because I don't want my children to continue suffering, that is why I said, no, I need a better future. I need a better life. That is what this man that you just listened to his voice right now is a bishop. an archbishop. That is what he's talking about. That they have arrested Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he's fighting for the good of his own people. But Sheikh Gumi is negotiating with people who are kidnapping, raping, killing, destroying the properties of their so-called fellow Nigerians. And they are negotiating with them, taking the money that they are supposed to use to do something good, giving to the people that are killers, then arresting innocent Biafrans that are only asking for freedom. This man rounded up by saying that the only solution is for them to call for referendum and let our people decide if we are going to be in Nigeria or not. Biafra is not of only Igbo. It is not about Igbo, even though the Igbos are in the forefront, even though the Igbos are championing it more, even though the Igbos are more a large number of those that are asking for Biafra freedom. But I want to tell you something. This Reverend Father, God will bless you. God will bless you for me. God will bless you for Biafrans. Because you spoke the truth. You says the truth. These are kind of men. Because we'll be shouting, we'll be crying. You see, all of you that are watching this program right now, some of you, we are thinking that we are noisemakers. They are internet noisemakers. They are just shouting. They are in Facebook country. Every message you are sharing, every information you are pushing out, everything video you are doing, every audio you are sending out, somebody is listening to you. The world is listening and they are watching. And that is why these clergymen they are standing out right now. They are speaking out right now, knowing fully well that if they don't speak, when the danger that is ahead will befall our land, is going to affect everybody. They say we are making noise. They say we are shouting on Facebook. But everything we are saying here, people are beginning to reckon with us. People are beginning to liaise with us. People are beginning to understand the pleas of these people that you call noisemakers. People are beginning to understand that the reason why these people are making this noise you called is because they are being killed. They are being marginalized. Because they are not taken as one of the people in the same country as you claim to be one country. They are getting the heat. That is the reason. And that noise that we are making have yielded a very beautiful seed that all of you that have insight can see the outcome. I want to touchlight what this man says, the reason why we are fighting for Biafra, before I will go into the Nigerian military, because actually I'm going to enter all the barracks in Nigeria with my message today. But before I do so, I want you to listen to another Reverend Father, Ejike Membaka. Listen to him, then I will continue.
I'm a covenant priest. So, and I don't force you to join me to do what I do. So you can't dictate for me what I do. I'm a messenger from the spirit world. I didn't start this as a priest. I started this as a kindergarten. My mother is still alive. Go and ask her about this person here. So those who don't know me are talking rubbish. It's from a book. My father is not a native doctor. He died a Catholic and a Christian. 2 bishops buried him. My father's father was not a native doctor either. Amen. So, on the issue of this Nnamdi Kanu, listen, what I'm saying now, I know is going viral. Nnamdi Kanu is a delicate material. Let the federal government handle him with care. There is a kind of bone that you may mistakenly swallow. You have to be careful in bringing it out or in sending it down. No, problem. If you want to swallow it, problem. If you want to vomit it, wahala. That is the Nnamdi Kanu for you. So we have to be careful. I will rather plead with the governors that came for Bazaar, both my governor Ugwuanyi, His Excellency, and the governor of Ebonyi, Dave, and the other governors in Igbo land. You better come together without delaying and have a meeting on how to bring out this bone so that the entire cardiothoracic zones will be preserved, devoid of harm to other sensitive nervous organs. Because other sensitive organs can be affected, and paralysis may be the resultant effect. Abure ebe niile odudu bere ka a na-eti. O nwere ebe odudu ga-ebe. Gwa nwanne gị na abure ebe niile odudu anaghị eti odudu bere ebe niile. Maka e nwere ebe ị ga-eti imebie ihe. Ọ maka ndị na-eti odudu. Nnamdi Kanu is like odudu bere somewhere. Ị ga-enu ntị n'egwu a m na-agụ kịta. Onye bụrụ Nnamdi nọ na be ha. Ogbo ya egbu. Machukwu ogbo ya egbu onye ga-eri ya ogbo ya egbu. Onye hụrụ Nnamdi nọ na be ha. Ogbo ya egbu. Ogbo ya egbu onye ga-eri ya ogbo ya onye ga-eri ya ogbo ya egbu onye ga-eri ya asị m 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 onye ga-eri ya Machukwu onye ga-eri ya asị m onye ga-eri ya onye bugana ya asị m 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 onye ga-eri ya onye ga-eri ya ọ na-amọdụ bụ Nwachukwu asị m onye ga-eri ya onye bụrụ Nwachukwu ọ na-amọdụ bụ nwanne ọ na-amọdụ bụ nwanne onye ga-eri ya onye ga-eri ya Amen. You are arrested. No more. Are we going to keep silent? Because it is in Nnamdi Kanu. You are arrested. No more.
Yes. That is the message from Reverend Father Ejike Membaka. And that message, as they cut the video, says, are we going to remain silent? Because it is in Nnamdi Kanu. The people that are holding him are the same people that are paying their own brothers, calming them down, releasing them from prisons, bringing them into the army, into the police, sending them to abroad. The same people are the people who are holding the man that is also fighting for the freedom of his own people. Ejike Membaka, may God bless you. It shall be well with you. Biafrans, the reason why this program is coming to you this morning after 10 days of my absence on broadcast is because I have sat down and I did my mathematics, my plus and minus. I came to understand that our military brothers and sisters working with Nigerian government needs to be spoken to. The Nigerian military of Biafra Extraction from A to Z, they need to hear from someone like us. I believe if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not in the hands of the enemy, at a critical period of time like this, there are issues he will be talking about. I've watched him closely. I have noticed a whole lot and learned a whole lot from him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dealt with issues based on how it is unfolding. The issue at hand right now is the invasion of Biafra land by the military, by the Nigerian military. The issue at hand right now is how Nigerian military have invaded Abia State, or Hafia to be precise, Ebonyi State to be precise, even in Anambra State, killing, burning people's houses. And when I watch for these past 10 days, I see a lot of people who are our broadcasters not even talking about it, not even hitting the hammer on the head, but diverting attention, talking about something else. When the issue at hand that you are supposed to be talking about, you're not talking about it. I'm not forcing you to say about what you need to say or what is supposed to be said. No, but I am reminding you all, if you are a good follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you are a disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, learn from his footstep. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talked about things that is happening at that point in time. He dealt with them. During EndSARS, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu picked the issue of EndSARS. When they bombed Biafra land in Cross River in 2014, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talked about it. If anything is happening, you should focus and talk about it and deal with it extensively, not leaving it and be gossiping. This person, your head is like this. That person, your leg is like that. Gossiping, fighting, and that's what is the enemy wants. And that is why I separate myself from that saga and talk about the things that is affecting our people so seriously. Therefore, this morning, as you're watching this program, my brothers and my sisters in Nigerian military, I have come to you with this open speech. This open speech says, if you are a military working with Nigerian government, you are a Biafran military. Let me count, because some of you have been deceived, not knowing your boundaries. If you're a Biafran military from Lower Benue, if you're a Biafran military from Igodo, which is Edo State, if you're a Biafran military from Lower Kogi, if you're a Biafran military from Akwa Ibom, if you're a Biafran military from Cross River, if you're a Biafran military from Bayelsa, Biafra military from River State, you have Biafra military from Delta State, a Biafra military from Ebonyi, Enugu, Imo, Abia, and Anambra. I want you to listen. Please share this program that all of them should get this message. When you watch the structure of Nigerian military from 1961 to today, you will understand the changes that have been made in the structure of Nigerian military from 1961 till now. Before 1960, the structure was perfectly okay. Everything was balanced. They mixed the northern, the eastern, the western, they mixed everybody on every operation before 1960. But from 61, going up to 70, from 61 going up to 67, things begin to change. That was exactly when Sultan of Sokoto, Mohammed, what is his name again? Sultan of Sokoto came from United Kingdom and made a speech that Nigeria is not going to take any Igbo man for any job again. Instead, they will hire the expatriates. That when you put an Igbo man into a labor camp as a laborer, that if you come back in the next 1 year, they have taken over. He said that what they are going to do is going to be called Northernization policy. Northernization policy says that it is the Northerners first. Northernization policy says that the most qualified person, be you a Biafran of Igbo extraction, Ijo, Ishekiri, or whatsoever, you will not have the job. And it is playing a very big integral part in the military. Look at the military sector. Look at all your commanders. Look at all your generals. The top hierarchy militaries. From police to army to Air Force to Navy to even immigration, whatever. Check all of them from A to Z. They have demoted everybody that is from old Eastern region. This happened. This plan started before the war. It was not after the war. It started from 1961. Go and check the history. Study the structure of Nigerian military from 1960, 61 to today. Sultan of Sokoto said it. That what they are going to bring is Northernization policy. And they use job and laborer to give you example. But where they are hitting the nail on the head was on the military sector. Because they are believing that once they have the military, they have the power, they control everybody. That is why so many of you that are watching this program, listening to me right now, are bearing our name because you want to partake in being Nigerian military. Because you want to be part of them. And you brought your name as Chike Okorafo. You were rejected. You submitted your name as Chukwudi Okonkwo. You were rejected. You submitted your name as Amarachi Ibe. You were rejected. You submitted your name as Chukwuka Eze. You were rejected. Do you know why? Because your name bears Igbo. But once there is Muhammad, once there is Isa, once there is Farouk, they will take you. In other words, they are indirectly turning so many of our brothers into Islam because they will give you condition: if you bear this name, you must be a Muslim. This is what is happening in the structure of the Nigerian military from 1961 till date. They have relegated each and every one of you to the back seat. When you guys are the most gallant of them all that are fighting in the front line, go and check ECOMOG soldiers. ECOMOG soldiers Nigeria soldiers in ECOMOG is made up of 75% of the whole ECOWAS soldiers. 75% of them is Nigeria. And out of that 75%, the most gallant of them all make up of Biafra Extraction from old Eastern region and the place they call Middle Belt, which is Edo and Delta, down is about 60% of them. The remaining 15% is from other parts. Take it or leave it. Go and check the structure. I am not a military, but I believe that some of you will be asking me, how did this guy get this military intelligence? Don't ask that question. If I maybe more, If more can. So when you check it, look at the people that they are putting in the front line to fight Boko Haram in the north, which they are sponsoring. It consisted of Biafran of Igbo extraction, especially the Christians from the south. Then look at the people they are bringing to a peaceful land where there is no war to be killing and adopting our people. They are the Muslims, the northerners. Was it like this before? No. In the military sector, you have to draft. If Nigeria is one indeed, there is no reason for you to have what is called state of origin in any of your curriculum vitae, CV. Not at all. State of origin is not supposed to be added to your curriculum vitae, to your database, every information about you. No. The reason why there is a state of origin is because we are not one. They need to know who is who, where do you come from, and where you didn't come from. I am speaking to the Nigerian military of Biafra Extraction. That is why when Zeke told the northerners, let us forget about our differences and live together as one people. Sadano Sokoto responded to him, said, no, let us acknowledge our differences. Let us acknowledge our differences. Let us respect, let us know our differences. But Zeke said, let's jettison our differences. Let's work as one people. That is why today, as I'm talking to you right now, no matter how intelligent you are, no matter how the qualification you have, once you submit your CV, there is what is called state of origin. It will be indicated there that you are from Anambra. Automatically, you are not qualified for that job because you are a Biafran. You are a son of Biafra. Those that fought for their freedom before and they think they have defeated them. It is happening in Nigerian military. I want to remind Nigerian military what happened before 1967. In 1966, go and check the history. I want to remind them because some of them did not even read history. Some of them did not even take cognizance of what has happened to them, to their fathers in the past. Over 300,000 of Nigerian military of Biafra Extraction were massacred. I repeat, over 300,000 of them were massacred. In all the barracks in the north. At the airports, they massacred them. The military themselves. That is why I need to wake your spirit to speak to you to understand that what happened before should not happen to you again. And when this massacring started, they were not asking you, are you Ijo? They were not asking you, are you Ishekiri? They did not ask, are you Ikwere? They did not ask, are you Igodomigodo? They did not ask, are you? What they did was they separated, what they call it is the Yoruba, the Hausa, and Igbo. Once you are a Yoruba person, go this way. Once you are a Hausa person, go this way. Every other person from Edo State down to the mountains of the Cameroon is acknowledged as an Igbo. That is the truth in their brain. They separated them and they killed all of them. They slaughtered them. Because somebody have told them that it is going to be a nationalization policy. They said that before he came back from United Kingdom, that Igbos have taken charge of every vital position in Nigeria, but it's not going to continue. Why? They were in charge because of meritocracy, not autocracy. They merited those positions. That is why an Igbo man, the first military head of state of this country, the first decorated general of this country, is an Igbo man. Thomas Umunnakwe Aguironsi, he was massacred. I'm speaking to my brothers and sisters in the military. Listen to the voice of truth. Listen to the voice of redemption. Listen to this message and do something with it. He was decorated by Queen Elizabeth II herself. He was decorated in the battlefield. He was indeed a great general that Nigeria have never produced. I'm talking about Thomas Umunnakwe Aguironsi from Abia State. Coincidentally, from the same state with Abadibe. Coincidentally, from the same state with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. These are great men. And the same state with Mazi Michael Okpara. They said they are in charge. They said that your people are in charge before he came back from United Kingdom. But because they have come now, that is not going to be like that. That is going to be an organization policy. That is why they check the army formation, check the high-ranking officers, check the country's what do you call it, service chiefs. How many of your people are there representing you? How many of your people are there to discuss about the security of a country called Nigeria? You are a military man, you're a military woman, you're from Old Eastern region and Midwest. I am speaking to you right now. You need to listen. You need to listen. As I'm talking to you right now, the military that have drafted into Biafra land are those from the north and few from the east and from the Midwest, and some from the West. Oduduwa military people, I want you to understand that if you join the Fulanis to burn down Biafra land finish, don't forget that they used you people for the first time to fight Biafrans and kill Biafrans. The Scorpion, Adekunle, whom they used to massacre people in Asaba, he later died. One day you are going to die. When you die, will you be proud to say that you killed your own people, the people you're supposed to stand with? Will you be proud to say you killed them? Look at what is happening in Ohafia. Houses are being burnt down. And I'm speaking to my brothers and sisters at the military, the generals, the captains in Air Force, all of you, I'm speaking to you today. Commodore Ebituki, when you are still alive. What are you people doing? What are you doing? I'm speaking to you, Azubiki Hejirika. I'm speaking to all of you. What are you guys doing? That your own land is under siege, that the enemies have brought Fulani military to be burning down your communities, killing your own people, and you are there watching. What are you doing? What is the offense of these people that they are killing? That they need to have their own freedom. It is not a crime. We are fighting this battle for each and every one of you. You are an Igbo man, you are a Ijo man, you are a Ikwere man, you are a Ishekiri man, you are from Oduduwa, and they sent you to Biafra land to go and burn villages and kill people, and you are doing that, pulling your triggers on your own blood. Are you reasoning at all? They want to turn our land to be like their own land, which it is their own son, their own children that we are doing that. Do you remember that when Azubiki Hejirika was the head of the military, he was fighting the Boko Haram. He wanted to bring the Boko Haram to ground zero. He fought them. At the time, the Northerners started crying, shouting, saying, no, 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 you are killing our children. You are killing our children. They took him to ICC. They kicked him out. But the people that this man was fighting was the Boko Haram, who are killing innocent people in the north. Do you know how many IDP camps that you can find in the north today? Uncountable of them. Uncountable of IDP camps. Do you know, do you remember or have you forgotten that even the Air Force dropped bomb at the IDP camp in the north, the northeast? Have you forgotten? They dropped bomb there, wishing them mad. And when they questioned them, they said they thought it was a camp of the Boko Haram. I am speaking to you, the military brothers and sisters of Biafra Extraction. I fear no man, I fear no man. I only fear God. I am telling you the truth, that you all should stand up and begin to defend their land. Because in 1966, they killed so many of our fathers who are in the military. They separated them. Yoruba this side, they call them Hausa Fulani then this side, then every other person the other side, and they massacred. They killed. As they are killing, they are going into barracks, separating them, killing them. If you have not formed any alliance among yourselves, I'm talking about Biafran soldiers Biafra Nigerian military of Biafra Extraction and that of Oduduwa. If you have not formed any alliance, this is the right time to do that. You have to do that. Form an alliance. Know yourselves. Equip yourselves. If they post you to go and arrest and kill anybody, tell them you are not in your own fatherland. Tell them no. Because you cannot kill your brother and become a hero. They are not killing their own brothers. That is why, if you have forgotten, I want to remind you that a certain army man shot his fellow army from the back because he is killing Boko Haram in Nigeria. So many of you have forgotten this message. So many of you have forgotten this information that a certain army man shot his own fellow army from the back, saying, "Why are you killing my brothers?" And his brothers are the Boko Haram who are killing his own brothers too, and he is protecting him. And because of that, he killed his own fellow army who is fighting the insurgency. But in your own case, they bring you down. They position you at Opiweka. They position you at Emene. They position you at Okigwe. You carry gun. You see your brother. Hey, stop there. You kill. You shoot. They are protecting their own brothers. Your brothers that you are killing have committed no crime. Your brother that you are shooting have done nothing wrong. Your brother that you are killing are only asking for a better, for a country where you, as a military man, will be proud of. How are you killing us? You're a police in the Nigerian military, and they are sending you, go and arrest IPOB. Go and arrest that man. You see that one that is talking? Bring him. Kill him, jail him, and you are going to do that. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? Are you crazy? Are you mad? You should have given man. But down there in their own side, their own brothers are protecting their own, the killers. Their own brothers who are having the guns, as you are having your own too, are protecting the people from the north that are ravaging the country, destroying the country, bombing churches, bombing mosques, bombing everywhere. They are protecting them. You are joining them to kill your own brothers. And Zeke told Ahmad Bello, let us forget our differences and form together as a country. He said, no, let us acknowledge our differences, that we are not one. You are a Christian. You are from the East. He himself was a Muslim and from the North. So we are not one. That is why that modernization policy you see they are talking about, he talked about, is playing a very big integral part in the military. Ohafia has been under siege. Are you aware that if you go to, are you aware that few days in Owerri, they went into a synagogue? People who are only praying to God, the Jewish belief. And the country we're talking about now is a secular state. A secular state simply means a country where everybody is free to practice any religion they want. But this army are going to adopt people who are praying the Jewish religion that are praying in Imo State. They adopted them. There's a video of it to show what I'm talking about. And a certain lady videoed it. I'm going to show you. Why are they arresting people who are praying? Why are they kidnapping people who are praying? Why in the north, where there is the insurgency, the people who are killing everybody is being protected by their own people? And this is how they send their own people to. Where are the military generals? Where are the majors? Where are all of you that are from Eastern region? And you are keeping quiet. Your own brothers and sisters are being killed, picked, and destroyed. I told you that my message is going to penetrate every military barracks. Because this message, you are going to share it. Take it to the commanders. Take it to the GOC. Take it to the Air Force. Take it to the... I don't care. I am telling you the truth that you must protect your own land as they are protecting their own people in the north. I am going to show you the 60 armored tanks that they have bought from China. 60 armored tanks they have bought from China. And they said it is meant for insurgency. But watch those armored tanks. Half of it is going to be brought to Biafra land. And when they bring it, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you here on this platform. Half of those 60, 30 is coming to Biafra land. Watch it happen. Is there war in Biafra land? No. Is there insurgency in Biafra land? No. A peaceful region who are only asking, give us date for referendum. They are arresting everybody. And they want us to keep quiet. You arrest my brother, I keep quiet. You arrest me. The next person keep quiet. You arrest the next person. Before you know it, everybody's gone. Before you know it, everybody's gone. That is why I love one philosopher that says, from Germany, Thomas, he said, they came for the trade unionists. I did not speak because I am not a trade unionist. They came for the socialists. I did not speak because I'm not a socialist. They came for the Jews. I did not speak because I'm not a Jew. They came for me. And nobody is left to talk about me. Because the people that were supposed to talk about me, when they were going after them, killing them, I did not speak. Nobody spoke because you are not part of them. The military of the Biafra, the military, the Nigerian military of Biafra Extraction. I'm speaking to you from Edo State down to the mountains of Cameroon. It is time for you to stand up. It is time for you to say no. All the GOC, all the commanders, all the military personnel, as long as you are from all this time region, protect your land. Stop! Don't allow these people to keep burning people's properties, burning people's house, destroying things. There is a war going on in our land right now. I see the heart. There's a war going on. And they are using the army, the police, the DSS. And I'm speaking to those of you that are in DSS as well. Because you need to share this message to the DSS. Let the SSS have it. The Igbo people who are in the DSS, I'm speaking to you. Stop arresting your brothers. They don't arrest their own brothers. They are freeing their own brothers. When they arrest them, they open the back door. They bring them from the front door. They take them from they release them from the back door. This is what is happening. This is what is happening. This is exactly what is happening. And as they brought these armor tanks, when they share it, you will see how they are going to use it to be intimidating people from the east, where there is peace. When the north are the people that need the 60 armor tanks, the northeast is where they need it. They should roll it into Sambisa forest. They should wipe away the Boko Haram that is killing their own people. But they cannot do that. Do you know why they will not do that? They will not do that because they don't want to kill their own brothers. They are like the monster that they created. They used it to bring down the government of Goodluck Jonathan. And after bringing it, the government of Goodluck Jonathan, they couldn't control them again. And look at where it have taken them. But my problem is that in our own land, in Ohafia today, people are running away from Ohafia. Go to Izombe in Imo State. See what happened in Izombe. They burnt down the whole communities on the order of the governor of the state, who said, I invited them, I brought them in. Go pose on them. He brought them. Go to Ebonyi State. At Effium. They are killing people at Effium. Day in, day out. Day in, day out. Bombing places. Go to Delta State. Where are we going to talk about and where shall we live? Are we talking about Iguacha? At Obibo? Where Nyesom Wike brought army and lifted over 600 innocent Biafrans to the north. 600. He thought we have forgotten. We have not forgotten. We have not forgotten. We have not forgotten. As long as this struggle is concerned, there are people that Chukwu Kabiama have brought out to speak. As long as this struggle is concerned, there are people that Chukwu Kabiama brought out to fight, to defend Biafra land. Those in the bush that are chasing out all the Fulani herdsmen. For the past 6 months, have you heard of Fulani herdsmen raping women again? For the past 6 months, have you heard of Fulani herdsmen destroying people's crops in Biafra land again? All kudos to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ebubedike Odogwu, the one and the only leader that we know. All hail to Biafra, the gallant men on the ground. I am speaking to you today because I have watched what is happening, and I am expecting somebody to touch those things that is happening. They kidnapped of our people at the synagogue in Imo State. It's supposed to catch fire. The whole world is supposed to know about it. That the Jews believe, those who are practicing the belief of Judaism, we are kidnapped, and nobody is talking about them. Nobody talked about them. Listen to Father Mbaka. He said that we all should come out and do what? And support our own people. Father Mbaka said it. Okulia. In case you didn't hear, if you want, I can replay for you. Now, let me show you. We are not going to give up. It doesn't matter how many military APC, armored personnel carriers you brought in our land. Let me show you. These are the armored personnel carriers that are brought into our that they have imported. They are going to bring into our land very, very soon. Very, 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 very soon they are going to bring into our land. Very, very, very soon they will bring it in. And when they bring it in, do you know who they are going to use it to kill? Biafrans. If you have not seen it, I'm showing you live and direct on this platform. I want you to watch this for you to know if you are a Biafran, if you are a Nigerian military of Biafra Extraction, be it DSS, be it SSS, be it police, protect your land, protect your own people. Stop selling your own people. Stop collecting money, arresting your own people for no reason. They are protecting their own land. They are protecting their own side. Your own land is under siege. Watch this. Watch it. They are showing you when they are done doing this, they won't take it to the place they're supposed to use it, which is the north. They will bring most of them to our land. But we are not shaking. If you speak, you will die. If you don't speak, you will die. It's better you speak before you die. Watch it. They are parading their APC, which they bought from China. And this APC is supposed to be rolled out into Sambisa Forest in the northeast, where Boko Haram are killing innocent people. Not in our land. But watch it. I want you to watch it. Take your time and watch it.
The receipt of this 60 by VP-1 Type 89 ZSD armored personnel carriers is not only gratifying in rediscovering the basic tenets of infantry maneuver in warfare, but also aid the infantry in clearing objectives without stress. The receipt of these dearly required armored personnel carriers over 3 months ago and the hands-on training that ensued with over 100 personnel is a clear indication that the end of insurgency is now. I must state that this equipment couldn't have come at a better time than now that we needed it most. I assure the Chief of Army Staff that troops have been trained effectively on this equipment and the purpose for which they were purchased will be achieved. To the trained personnel, I would like to remind you that you should count yourself lucky to be part of this great history of infantry revival and repositioning to tackle the insurgency ravaging our dear nation. I urge you to employ these armored personnel carriers effectively and use them as the last broom to sweep the feet of these bastards called insurgents out of our dear country. I must also warn that any act of sabotage will not be taken lightly. You are therefore to handle this equipment as your personal rifle, which we call in the infantry domain as our wives.
I am standing here following with the words of Honorable.
Yes, we're back once again. You have listened to them. They paraded the armored personnel carriers. You heard what that military commander said, that they are going to use it as their personal rifles. And who are the people that are going to pilot all these armored personnel carriers? Those Boko Haram that they say they have forgiven and reintegrated into Nigerian military. Those Boko Haram that they have forgiven, have you forgotten that they have forgiven so many of them? So many of them have been reintegrated into Nigerian military. They are the people that they are going to give these armored personnel carriers. So tell me, how there will be no sabotage? How will there be no sabotage? I'm asking you. The people that you are going to hand over these armored personnel carriers, and I want the whole world to take note of this. United Nations, take note. America, take note. United Kingdom, take note. That these armored personnel carriers are going to finally be handed over to people that we are once using it to bomb and kill innocent people in Nigeria as Nigerian military with the Nigerian uniform officially. Officially, that is what is going to happen. If you like, you take it. If you don't like, leave it. That is the truth. There is no country where you capture anybody that is a terrorist and keep them. After a while, you say you have revived them, and you bring them into the military structure. Nowhere in the world it has never happened. Nobody, it has never in the history of this planet Earth. I want someone to search and show me. Once you are a terrorist, you are caught. You send in countries, they kill you instantly. In China, if you're a terrorist, once they cut you, they kill you immediately. In Korea, North Korea, South Korea, they kill you immediately. In Japan, they kill you immediately, instantly. In America, they send you to life imprisonment. United Kingdom send you life imprisonment. In other African countries, they send you to life imprisonment. Do you understand? They send you to life imprisonment. You will not be there to say they want to pity you or they want to give you whatever. No, never. But in Nigeria, they bring them back into the Nigerian military and give them uniform. Are you wondering, are you surprised why they are pulling their triggers anyhow on people, on innocent people? Are you surprised? Are you surprised? How they out of destination, they keep shooting. There are some Sienna buses, cars that were shot at. They were shot at sight by Nigerian military. Just that they were passing, they open fire, they shoot them. These are the military that they say they are forgiven. The Boko Haram, they say they are forgiven and brought back to Nigeria military structure. And where are our Igbo brothers and sisters in the military? I'm speaking to you all, including the DSS. Protect your people. Protect your people. In the Arab world, it happened that people were on the street marching. People were on the street protesting against the government. And the military were rolled out to go and kill them. The military look at the reasons why these people are protesting. The military look at the reasons why these people are agitating. The military, they look at the reasons that why these people are fighting is for the benefit of them all. Them, even the military people, they are fighting for them too. They all dropped their guns and joined the protests. It happened in the Arab Spring. Because some of you doesn't listen to news, some of you doesn't read, some of you doesn't do research. You don't understand that in Arab world, the military lay down their guns. They packed their armor personnel carriers. They said, no, these people are fighting for the goodness of everybody. Because if the government change the policies that they have at hand, if government do all this thing that the majority of people are asking for, it is going to affect us. We are going to benefit. Do you know that so many policemen are being held? I mean, their salary are being held for some months. Some army have not taken their salary for some months. Are you aware? Are you aware? Go to a police teaching college in Ikeja. Go and look at their toilets. Go and look at their barracks. Go and look at their kitchen. Go and look at their rooftop. It is dilapidated. Everything is completely destroyed. They were not taking care of them. That is why you see them on the street. How much is Nigeria police earning? How much is Nigeria military earning? That is why you see them in the street collecting 500 to 200 for motorists. And when you refuse to give them that 500, they will pull their trigger and kill you because they are angry. They are not well paid. As I'm talking to you right now, people are reporting that Enugu is on fire, that Nigerian military are burning down houses in Oguloka government. That is the information. That is the information that is coming right now. They are burning down houses. Yes, at Mbo. Why? Why is this happening to us? And we have militaries, commanders who have men and women that knows what to do, and they are keeping quiet. And who are these army that are being sent to be burning down these houses? What has the structure of innocent people of Biafra done to these people? Is it because we say we need our freedom? Is that the reason why you are burning and killing our people? What is our offense? And the Nigerian military of Igbo extraction, Oduduwas, are keeping quiet. They have selected their brothers from the northern, from the Sahel region, and brought them into Biafra land. Then they selected our brothers to send to Sambisa Forest, and they will now tell the what they call them, the Boko Haram brothers to shoot them and kill them, to disarm them. This is what is happening. But in the normal formation of a country army, there should be no religion. There should be no religion differences. There should be no nationality differences. There should be no origin differences. Everybody is supposed to see as a Nigerian army. If you want to draft people on a mission, you will mix them. You will bring, if it is 30 men that is going to on that mission, you say 10 from the north, 10 from the west, and 10 from the east. Make it 30. You mix them together. They go to that on that mission. But in Nigeria, segregation. They have to separate some people for a certain job. But do you know what? Even those people that are bringing to Biafra land that is committing all this crime, there will be an Igbo man among them that will lead them, that will show them road. And those are the kind of people I'm talking to today. I want Nigeria army of Biafran extraction to stand up and begin to defend their land. Don't allow these people to continue burning and killing our innocent brothers and sisters. It is uncalled for, because in their own land, in the north, they are protecting their brothers and their sisters. In their own land, they are protecting their own brothers and their own sisters. But in our own land, they are killing your own brothers and your sisters, using you as a tool, showing them road, taking them from place to place. And when we talk about it, some people will say, hey, stop talking about it. Stop. Why will I stop talking about the truth that is happening? Why will I stop talking about the truth about what is happening to us? Ihejirika killed Boko Harams, and the Northerners came out to say, stop killing them. They are our children. Yes, the Northern allies, they came out. They fought him down. They say, you can't be killing our children. Enough is enough. They took him to ISIS, to ICC. Yes, they took him to ICC. You all know this. But they go ICC. charging him for killing innocent people, while the people that they are killing during his period were all Boko Haram. But in our own land, nobody, there's no insurgency in our land. Not even one. We are only fighting to survive. We are only defending our land. And that is going to take me to give you a message that came from the joint statement of the Southeast Council of Traditional Rulers and the representatives of Igbo archbishops and bishops. They have put up a communique. That communique is what I'm about to read for you. Because some of you that think that we are joking, some of you that think that what we are doing is not yielding seed, now I want to prove it to you. We are telling them on this platform, on so many platforms, on Radio Biafra, on Biafra TV, we'll be telling them that you must deproscribe IPOB. You must deproscribe IPOB. You must release Mazen Nandekano, and you must release all the Biafrans that you are holding in your dungeons. I have been saying it for so many months, and so many other people who are also in the same line with me. And now they have come out to speak because we are shouting, we are crying. They have seen the damages, the damages which their silence have caused to us. The damages which their silence have caused to us is much. They are seeing it that in their communities, houses have been burnt. In their communities, people are being abducted. In their communities, people are being killed. In their communities, so many things are being destroyed. I think they are beginning to wake up because people like Reverend Fadeji Kemembaka have come out to speak the truth. Yes. And I want you to listen. Listen very, 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 very attentively. After reading this, I will dissect it. Then I will speak to our brothers and sisters in the army. The more they have more of this message before I will open my line to take calls. Joint statement by the Southeast Council of Traditional Rulers and the representative of Igbo archbishops and bishops. Gentlemen of press, we, the Southeast Council of Traditional Rulers and representatives of Igbo archbishops and bishops, note with deep concern the high level of insecurity and socio-economic disruption in Southeast zone of Nigeria. These are deepened the hardship being faced by the citizens and rendered prostrate the social, political, and economic lives of our people. Oh, grammar. Two, following from similar initiative taken to bring peace to another troubled part of this country, we urge the federal government and other stakeholders to explore dialogue and negotiation in resolving critical issues that threaten national unity, cohesion, and development. 3, accordingly, we refer to our earlier request for the release of Mazen Nandekano to the Southeast Council of Traditional Rulers and the representative of Igbo Archbishop and Bishops, and reiterate this call. Even more of courage and statesmanship is not only imperative, but will speedily de-escalate the heightened state of insecurity and dislocation in the Southeast zone. 4, we urge President Muhammadu Buhari, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to take immediate steps to deproscribe, I repeat it, to deproscribe the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and release all IPOB members be held in various detention facilities in Nigeria. This is the voice that we need to hear now, because we have been saying it on this platform. I've been championing it. I've been saying it on this platform that they must deproscribe IPOB and they must release over 4,000 of our children. Do you think they are not listening? Do you think that these archbishops are not listening? Do you think that these pastors are not listening? Do you think that Ohanese are not listening? They are listening to us in the heart. Because on this platform, as in the heart, Nasomi are the talker. on this platform. They are listening, and they are taking a leave of information from everything that we are pushing out on the social media. We are in charge of social media. They are listening. That is why they are not calling for the proscription of IPOB and release of all members of Biafrans. I continue. He said, we call on the federal government to take urgent steps in demilitarize the southeast zone. You know, the southeast zone is already militarized. You know that. They are calling now for them to bring back the armies that are burning houses in Enugu right now. Enugu is burning now. You know where they were kidnapping people. In Abia State or Hafia, they were burning houses. In Imo State, they burnt houses. What is the problem? And they are beginning to speak. Oh my God. More so, as it has become apparent that a continued military siege on the region can only lead to heightening tension, skirmished, and the endless bloodletting between the security agencies and our youth. Okay? It has become urgent, imperative, and compelling to de-emphasize the military option and move towards finding a political solution that will lead to sustainable peace. 6. We assert that heightening inequality. Are you listening? They are listening, and they are speaking from the truth we have put out there in the open, and they know it. We urge our apex national leaders to note that until it takes deliberate steps to run government on a basis of fairness, equity, justice, and non-discrimination, which I mentioned before, this restiveness is likely to continue. We shall respectfully seek audience with Mr. President to discuss these issues in exploring political solution and release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. 7. On our part, we assure our youth that we have heard their cries of marginalization, injustice, and long suffering. As concerned parents, we feel your pain. You are not feeling anything yet. You are not feeling anything yet. Okay? We feel your pains. Okay? We urge you to de-escalate the tension and remain law-abiding to enable us to engage, especially the federal government, in finding a lasting solution to crisis. 8. Consistent with the above, we urge IPOB. They are talking only of IPOB, no other group, not MASOP. We urge IPOB. Are you listening? This is why you should share this program. Oh my goodness me. We urge IPOB not to do anything that would hinder or be seen to be hindering the smooth running of the forthcoming governorship election in Anambra State, and to cancel all scheduled sit-at-home order, as they have already caused untold hardship for our people. Untold hardship. The people that are sitting at home are the people who are paying their children's school fees. The same people who are paying their house rent, who are taking care of their well-being. They are the people sitting at home. So untold hardship you're talking about that have been there before now. I'm going to talk about it later so that we can explain to ourselves. 9, finally, we call on all candidates in forthcoming Anambra State governorship election to eschew violence and commit to free, fair, and credible elections. Signed, His Royal Majesty Charles Mbuma, Chairman, Ebonyi State Traditional Ruler Council, and Chairman, Southeast. Their name is numerous here. I cannot be mentioning all their names. Now, dear friends, having read all this, I want to tell you something. Some of you do not understand that what we are doing on social media is paving way for Biafra restoration. What we are doing on social media is pushing out information, showing pictorial evidences of what is happening in our land. And they know, and they are listening, and their silence have been destroying a whole lot of things. And they have come to understand that if they continue to keep silent, if they continue, I repeat, if they continue to keep silent, their children will continue to be dying. And the enemies will take advantage of their silence as cowardice, killing their children. And when they are done killing their children, they will come after them. Because the enemies doesn't love you, doesn't love your children. So now they are speaking out. The traditional rulers and the archbishops have come out to say enough is enough. They are begging IPOB to lift the ban, the sit-at-home order that have been issued, while they have not released our leader. They must release our leader. They must free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Without them freeing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there is no dialogue. We are not going to listen to anything until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. Until all the people they are put in the prison is released. Until they cancel that name they gave to us. That prescription of IPOB. They have to cancel each and every one of these that were mentioned here. And they have stated it here clearly. And that is exactly what we are expecting them to do. That is the message. And I want to remind you what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said in 2014 on Sahara TV. He said, if they refuse to give us Biafra, that Somalia is going to be heaven compared to what is going to happen to Nigeria. And I want you to watch it and see how it is happening right now. I see the hurt. Because our people are now standing up. And I'm calling on our brothers and sisters in the military, especially in Nigeria police, in DSS, and in army, to protect your own. Stop allowing them to be arresting and killing your own brothers. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. In the north, they are protecting their own brothers and sisters. In the west, they are protecting their own brothers and sisters. Why is it that in the eastern region, you are not doing anything to protect your own people? Why is it that in the eastern region, you are not doing anything to save the life of your own people? They go to all the people in the House of Representatives. Why are they not speaking out? Why are they not speaking out? This question. Why are they quiet? Because they are doing what they have collected money. They are not doing because they have collected money. They are not speaking out because they have collected money. The Anambra election is now like a bone on their neck, because we DOS have put it out there that we are going to sit down at home from 5th. They sit at home. We start on 10th. That they will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the court. That is the ultimatum that have been given. If they want that Anambra election to hold between today, that is 1st, tomorrow and next tomorrow, to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and unprescribed IPOB, and release all, start the process of releasing all IPOB members that they are holding. As they are releasing Boko Haram members in the north, they should release IPOB, because we are not terrorists. We are only fighting to survive. We are only fighting to survive. We are only fighting to defend our land. And these traditional rulers and the bishops, somehow I want to thank you, even though you didn't come out on time. I want to thank you for speaking up, for hitting the hammer on the nail on the issue that have brought this militarization of our land. They are asking that the military should be sent back from our land. Take them to Sambisa Forest. Take them to Sambisa Forest, where people are being killed, where the killers are lodging. Take the fight there and leave our land. That is what they are saying here. That negotiation should start. In fact, we should see the result of that negotiation now. Because I remember when they told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, stop talking about that there will be no election in Anambra. Stop talking about it. Let us negotiate on restructuring. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, go and give me restructuring. Let me see. You have not brought the restructuring to me, and they're asking me to stop talking about there will be no election. No. Whosoever that you want to do any sacrifice for with about 20 eggs, you must give that person one. First, the person will be eating it. So while the person eating it, the person will know that the 19 that remains belongs to him. That is how it is done everywhere in the world. And you listen to that bishop that I played his voice note for before. He spoke about why they are arresting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that is not the best option, because the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to cause much problem. And even Father Mbaka told them that the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is like odudu bere na mkpụrụ amụ. Ọkpọkwa mkpụrụ amụ mana mma n'ebe a ka ọ na-ekwu maka ya. Odudu bere na mkpụrụ amụ. Ihe ji nwayọ chụpụ ya, ịma mgbu ya wepịa ya ma ise ịpịa ya onwe gị mkpụrụ amụ gị. That is the truth. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nọ ka ọkpụkpụ gbado ha n'onu. And what is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asking for? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is only asking for the freedom of his people through referendum, not war. Mazi is not asking for war. The military have taken over our land. They want to put fear in the heart of people, burning villages, burning houses, destroying properties. And some of the military people that are of Igbo extraction, where are you? The Biafra military men, where are you? Where are you? They burnt Odi during Obasanjo regime. They burnt Zakibiam during Obasanjo regime. They burnt so many communities. And nobody talked. Everybody kept quiet. Everybody kept quiet. Nobody spoke up. Nobody says anything. And this time around, they are burning communities. They burnt in Imo State. They are burning Enugu right now. Ebonyi State, they have been burning Ebonyi. Abia State, they are burning Ohafia for the past few days now. Why are they burning all these places? Why? And they say they are doing operation. This is Operation Python Dance, in case you don't know. But they changed the name to Golden Dawn. Operation Golden Dawn is all about Python Dance. They are destroying our land. Why are they not burning places in Yoruba land? Because the military of Yoruba Extraction says no. Why are they not burning down some other part of Biafra land, which is at the riverine areas? Because the military from those Aziz said no, as they call it South. Why are they not burning down properties there? Why are they not attacking? It is only in Igbo land. They say you people are stubborn, Abi. You people want Biafra, Abi. For that, you begin to burn their properties, begin to kill them. We have right for self-determination. My brothers and sisters in the military, I'm speaking to you. You, the DSS, that is warming up to go and catch this man that is talking to you, telling you the truth. Ask yourself one truth. Ask yourself one question and answer yourself. Are we being treated equally and fairly? No. Why? Because you tag us as people that were defeated during the war. Yes. Even before the war. You started killing us since 1945. Why am I speaking? Do we have steady power supply? No. Why am I asking for Biafra? Do we have good roads? Did we have good roads? No. Do we have good hospitals? No. Do we have jobs? No. That is why I'm talking. That is why I'm speaking. Then go into the Nigerian Constitution. You will see that right for self-determination is there. You, the DSS, the police, the army, that will be sent to go after this man that is speaking. In your community where you come from, be it north, be it south, be it east, be it west, do you have good road? Do you have steady power supply? Do you have good schools, good hospitals? I'm talking to you. DSS, I'm talking to you. SSS, police, army, Air Force, Navy, immigration. Do you have good life? Do you have good livelihood? We are fighting for everybody, because when Biafra finally emerged, every other component organ that we have forcibly put together as a country called Nigeria will progress. There will be no state of origin in Biafra. There will be no state of origin in Biafra. And the other component are going to copy it, because we are not one. That is why I keep reminding you of the speech of Nanda Zikiwe and that of Amadou Bello. Zik said, let us forget our differences and forge together as one people. You people, Amadou Bello said, no, let us acknowledge our differences and know that we are not one. And because we are not one, that is why we want to go. Because we are not one, that is why we want our freedom. Because we are not treated equally, that is why I am asking that we should be given opportunity to vote if we want to be part and parcel of this country or not. But don't forget that the person you are looking at, that they are sending you to, is an Obanje. I be water picking. You they drink water, or they take and cook food. You they take and bath. You cannot survive without water. And I'm a messenger of truth. I come to you to speak to you with truth. And why? What am I speaking up? I'm speaking that all of you that are in Nigerian military, Nigerian DSS, that of Igbo extraction, should stand up and defend their people for once. Just as they are defending their people who are even killing innocent people in the north. Why you are trying to come and arrest this man that is speaking, make sure you don't drink water. Make sure you don't eat food that is cooked with water. Make sure you don't take baths at all. Because my own juju now inside water is there. My own juju, my own medicine, all can go upon a miracle. Only 4 the trees drink water. The air you are perceiving is water. In case you don't know. The air is content of 02, O2. Go and do your research and know that everything on this planet, the air you cook is miracle, is water. The air you are breathing there is water, content of water in the air you are breathing. Go and do your research well. The trees, they take water. The animals, they drink water to survive. The air, the grass is everything, human being. Nothing can survive without water. So we will be water picking. We will always talk truth. And if you say you want to kill us, you want to arrest us, you want to do anything against us because we are saying the truth, get ready to die. And your family members. I want to remind you of something that you have forgotten. 1966, they killed so many of our brothers. 1966, they massacred so many of our military men. Gallant one for that matter. They killed them. They stop you at airport and say, you, where are you from? You talk, your name, they look at the passport, stay here. They killed them, went to the palace, killed so many people. Such thing cannot happen again. Because a stitch in time saves 9. You people should build alliance with Oduduwa military. In every barracks where you are, because I want to enter each and every one of your barracks, all of you. Every barracks where you are, begin to build your own alliance. Now, come together, plan together. This Fulani that is terrorizing everybody is not more than 3 million. No. This Fulani that have taken over the Supreme Court, the High Court, the Court of Appeal, the police, the army, the immigration, the Air Force, everywhere they have taken over. They are not more than 3 million. And I'm speaking to our Hausa brothers and sisters. Those of you that want freedom. The freedom that you are going to get is going to come from Biafra. If the Hausas want to be free in this country, they must support Biafra to go so that you can be free from the Fulanis, because Fulani have taken over your land. Because on this platform, as they talk, as they hold, so they talk. They took over your land. Many years ago. It is only Biafra Extraction that can give you back that your freedom. How it will happen, I won't explain it now. And that is why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the only voice from the East that is fighting for you, fighting for everybody. Dambo Dasuki was held in the prison for so many years. It was only Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that stood up and speak and say, allow him to go, release him. El Zakzaki, who is an Hausa man, was kept in prison for so many years. The only voice that stood up from the East is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He said, release him, let him go. If Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a warmonger, if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not a good man, will he be fighting for Hausa man to be released? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the first and the only Igbo man that had brought out money, pay to a lawyer, go and release all the Hausa people that have been held in DSS for so many years, incommunicado. If I doubt you are an Hausa man, go and ask of belief. Go and ask for Mukta. Go and, all these people are mentioning their name. The video is out there. If you want, I can find it and play it for you. Where Mazen Nnamdi Kanu spoke for them when he was arrested before. That is the truth. He is fighting for all of you. Stop seeing Biafrans as evil. Stop seeing Biafrans as an enemy. We are not enemy. We are going to be a neighbor, a good neighbor. Whatever you have, you bring it to our land, we will sell. Whatever we have, we bring it to our land, you will sell. We stay side by side. Don't allow Fulani to continue using you against our people. At every provocation, maybe a cartoon of Mohammed in Denmark, you start killing our people in the north. That should cease. Our people in the army should stand up right now and know their brothers and know their friends and know those that are supposed to be their alliance. I am speaking to you because you must listen. And right now, I want to show you something. I want you to watch this. I feel like talking to you people forever. Look at it. This is the military. This is the Nigerian military. They are going from one this thing to another. From one Jewish worshiping places to another, abducting people. Watch it. Listen to that girl.
Jewish church at Oji says they are taking boys away from there like gold. Like that, taking away all the guys there. Jesus. And they covered their faces, they masked their faces.
They covered their faces.
All the guys there.
All the guys in the church.
Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Did you see that footage? Our brothers and sisters in Nigerian military, did you see that footage? Did you see that footage? I'm asking you. Our traditional rulers, did you see that footage? The clergymen, the bishops and archbishops, the pastors, did you watch that footage? The life of Biafrans matters. Our land is under siege. They have been militarized our land. I want to play it again for you to listen to that voice note of that girl. She videoed it from the inside. They are kidnapping our people one after the other. And I want to remind you that Thomas Muller said they came for the trade unionists. I did not speak because I'm not a trade unionist. They came for the socialists. I did not speak because I'm not a socialist. They came for the Jews. I did not speak because I'm not a Jew. Then they came for me, and nobody is out there to speak for me. I want you to listen to it, to this lady again. Listen.
This Jewish church at Oji says they are taking boys away from there like gold. Like that, taking away all the guys there. Jesus. And they covered their faces, they masked their faces like all the guys there. Jesus.
You see?
Oh my God.
They covered all their faces. They covered all their faces. Nigerian military. At Oji. People living at that within that axis can testify to this. They were taken to a known destination. Hope who's of them are listening to this video. I know you're watching. Release those people that you have taken away from the Jewish worshiping place. Enough of killing of our people. What they are doing is taking all our gallant men, every young man in Biafra land, they are taking them, killing them, arresting those that they are arresting. So that when they invade our land, nobody will be out there to fight. So that when they invade our land, nobody will be there. Nobody will stand up. They are systematically reducing the number of our youth, especially the men in our land. And you want me to keep quiet. You don't want me to speak up. They think they have held Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. There's no other people that we are millions of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I am Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I am one of the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. A true freedom fighter. A true lover of his own people. That is whom I represent. But I want to remind you, Nigeria government, I want to remind you of something you have forgotten. I want to remind you. Now I want you to watch this because you might have forgotten this. Listen to him. I want you to listen.
There's nobody that speaks for the Yoruba nation that lives in anywhere in Igbo land or in Biafra land. There is no prominent Hausa person that lives anywhere in Biafra land. What we are saying to this man and his likes is that, of course, they will underestimate us because those that have gone before us have made threats and didn't carry it out. This time it is different. If we can place the name Biafra on satellite, if we can broadcast so that the whole world can hear us every blessed day, if we are in over 70 countries around the world with over 5 million listeners, there is nothing we cannot do. This time around, things are very, very different, believe you me. Very, very different, and very soon the world will hear about it. Because the only language that people in the zoo understand is the language of violence and force. After all, that very contraption was put together by Freddy Lugard by force. That's one thing people don't understand. That's Lugard killed people to bring Nigeria together. And the killing of people to disintegrate the zoo didn't come to anybody as a surprise. Our promise is very simple. If they fail to give us Biafra, Somalia will look like a paradise compared to what will happen to that zoo. It is the promise, it is a prayer, it's a pledge, and also a threat to them. They must understand this, that we've had enough of this nonsense. These criminals cannot be stealing money belonging to everybody. These same men cannot be responsible for the length and breadth of the death, the abominable things they continue to do to the people in that very country. Every day, every week, every month, and every year, we cannot allow that to continue. It's impossible for us to let that continue because this nonsense has to come to an end. If they give us peace, that is wonderful. If they decide to go down the route of violence, then I can give you this assurance today. Of course, your worldwide listeners and viewers may be able to note this. If they do not give us Biafra, there will be nothing living in that very zoo they call Nigeria. Nothing will survive there, I can assure you. You see, 1967 to 1970 is not 2013 to 2015. We had scientists then, now we have men that can make things happen. Even better than what we had in the late 60s. So that should ring as a warning to all of them that we are not joking. I do not believe in peaceful actualization or whatever rubbish is called. I have never seen where you become free by peaceful means. If you know, you tell me. I'm a student of contemporary history. I have never come across anywhere in history books where you get your freedom out of a peaceful process. It's never happened. Never, ever, ever.
Thank you very, very, very much for listening. Thank you very, very, very much for listening. There is an issue I want to address before I quickly open my line. There's an issue I want to quickly address before I open my line. You see, Ofonogu, Oneme, ajọ mmadụ n'ogboro obi na-amara gị mbazo fon ogu ana-egbochisi ya. Currently in Biafra land, the people they are calling unknown gunmen are Fulani people killing our innocent people, shooting everywhere. It happened that the army killed about 3 of them. I think it happened in Anambra or so. And when they open their faces and what have you, it becomes Fulani people. The video is here. It's a very gory picture, but I have to show you that the world may know that Naka Ayediocha, Ayejihofa, Ayejihogu. The prayer we are praying every time in Biafra land, the prayer we are praying, of Ainago, the traditionalists, the churches, and everything known as prayer going on is working. Watch this.
We know our brothers. Look at them with their charms. Which Igbo people? We are not violent. Look at Fulani people. Look at how military people has destroyed them. Look at how military people has destroyed them. Is it not Fulani people?
Yes, you have listened to that, haven't you? That are the Fulani people that are shooting, killing people in our land, and they are claiming to be unknown gunmen. Even the administrator of Imo State have said it, that the people that are doing this thing are coming from the outside. They are coming from the outside. And that is the Fulani people you see. The army people shoot and kill these 3 of them with their bullet and their charm and everything. And it's unveiled now that it's the Fulani people that are doing this. You say you want us to be one. Then you are bringing war into our land, killing our people, raping our women. How can we be one under that condition? It is not done. It is not doable. And what is giving me the most concern is the silence of all the so-called representatives and the senators in the upper chamber. It's giving me concern. It's giving me great concern. They are not speaking out in the upper chamber. Only one man is speaking out, which is Enyinia Baribe. Do you know how many senators we have representing every part of Biafra land? Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Rivers, Bayelsa, Edo, Delta, Enugu, Anambra, Imo, Ebonyi, and Abia. Do you know that these 11 states that I just counted now, if all the senators, if all the House of Representative members, we have meeting and stand up respectively to say, stop militarizing our zone, stop killing these people, enough is enough, it is going to go far. They are killing our people. Look at the zombie, how they burned down. No senator spoke about it. No House of Representative members spoke about it. Nobody. No single person. Now Enugu is under siege. They are burning communities in Enugu, burning people's house. They have been killing in Ebonyi. And nobody's talking. But because of the election in Anambra State, now everybody's saying, hey, let IPOB do something. Let them not give us sit at home. They sit at home. Nobody is coming to you to force you to sit at home. It is an order, and it must be respected because we all want Biafra. We all want freedom because we are not treated equal. And the military, our brothers that are in the Nigerian military, and sisters in the Nigerian military and in DSS and police, I'm speaking to you people. Use your brain. My next program, I'm going to tell you what happened in Rwanda between the Hutu and their counterpart. I'm going to bring it to you. I will tell you exactly what happened. How the military that are in the one country, the so-called one country, was divided. These people who defended themselves, these people defended themselves, they protected their land. But they were one country. Yes. Is it Suti or what they call them, and Hutu? They were fighting for one country, but when there's problem, they were divided. I'm coming to tell you about that. I'm going to educate you on that. That particular program is going to take me at least 4 hours to dissect it to the grassroots with the layman language that everybody will understand. But here in the north, they protect their own. But in the east, you don't protect your own. But when anything happens right now, bam, you are the first people that they will start killing in the barracks. You don't know? When they are finished done killing you people in the barracks, then they will come down. The remaining people that they have killed remain. They will continue with that. But it is not going to happen because Chukwu Kabiyama is our God. Now, I want to show our representatives, our so-called senators. And this message is going to those of you who are supporting these people who are asking for Anambra State election. Those of you who are using your platform to say, this person is my senator, this person is my asking for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release, after them planning against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, having hand in the aircraft that they used to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria. And some people that I see as one of my comrades in the struggle are coming out to even tell people that they are doing well, they are doing good, because they made mention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That means you should go and kill 1 million Biafrans and come and say, I support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then everybody will keep quiet. I don't want to go there because I'm not. But I want to show you people example of whom a leader, whom a representative means. And this happened in the Cameroon, in the Ambazonia side of Cameroon. I want you to watch this.
I am back exactly for the same reason, Mr. Speaker, that you are talking of there. If you are to shut the mouths of the members of parliament so that they do not talk about what has to do with their people, I am telling you, you will need something else other than just this. Because I am standing here for representing my people properly, and someone signs that I should be arrested, and you did not cover me. You did not cover me. I wrote 2 letters to you telling you that there is an order on my head, and if I am to come here and cannot talk on behalf of my people, there is no way, Mr. Speaker, please. You cannot shut down the mouths of the people who represent their people. You cannot do it. Where else can we say this thing? Where else? Are you telling us to form another assembly? Then you tell us. Do we belong to this country? If we belong to this country, Mr. Speaker, you will hear me out. You will listen to me. There has been, I'm telling you, Mr. Speaker, please, Mr. Speaker, please, with all due respect, I have been chased through the bushes for the past 3 months. I cannot come here. You tell me that I should be discussing the Economic and Social Council, our children out of school, our lawyers in jail, and all that is happening in West Cameroon. It means nothing to you. Where in your standing orders, Mr. Speaker, where in your standing orders do you have space for us to discuss the issues that have to do with the people of West Cameroon? You tell me, then I'll go and sit down.
Okay.
Because you don't seem to have an agenda for us.
Okay.
You don't seem to have it. So what are we supposed to do? It is also part of the humiliation, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, yeah, I am now telling you that the person who ordered for my arrest, tell him I am here. He can come and take me from this National Assembly, and the people of West Cameroon would know that they don't belong here. I am being frank with you. The representatives of the people have the power to say it as it is, at any time.
Okay.
And if we come here and you shut us down,
okay,
you want to kill those people out there.
Cowards everywhere.
You want to kill those people out there.
What we have is cowards. They are cowards.
What should we do? That is your wish, Mr. Speaker. I should have waited for them to bring my head to you. Okay. That is what you would have wanted. I simply say no. Mr. Speaker, can you now, on this floor, nation that you call yours, people can do what has been done to our children in West Cameroon.
Okay.
I call it West Cameroon because you will never take it out of our mouths again.
Okay.
Because that is a territory in which we believe in freedom. To go out on the street and demonstrate is a basic right for us.
Okay.
And that is why we are saying that there are two Cameroons that came together.
Okay.
If you are telling us, like a state minister stood here last year and told us that what happened in Cameroon is like dropping a few cubes of sugar into a basin of water.
Okay.
Who is the sugar and who is the water?
Beautiful.
I'm asking the government bench of Cameroon, who is that you rape our children? My brother's daughter has been raped in Boya.
Okay.
I swear to you, the government of this country, does the president of this country know that the governors and the DOs and all the administrators you have sent to West Cameroon are out there behaving exactly like an army of occupation?
Okay.
Our people have nowhere to go. We have made all the efforts. Our ancestors and our forefathers trusted you to go into a gentleman's agreement that two people who considered themselves brothers could go to live together.
Okay.
If this is what you show us after 55 years, then those who are saying that we should break Cameroon are right.
Okay.
They are correct. The people of West Cameroon cannot be your slaves.
Oh.
The people of West Cameroon are not. You did not conquer them in war.
Okay.
If this is what you are saying that we should live in, I say simply no. It will not work. How do you have an army that's supposed to protect children? Step out there, beat them, and rape some.
Okay.
It is not heard of in any country. This is the 21st century, and anybody who does that, I cannot be willing for his government to pay the price. We will exact it on you, because you are making us believe that we went to the wrong place. What is there to say? I want the world to know and to have it on record that we have made efforts. I have sat with ministers and listened to them talk.
Okay.
The first one was the then Minister of Justice, Amadou Ali, 10 years ago. And I took my time, drove from Como to Yaoundé to tell him something is brewing out there. This thing that you people are sending gendarmes to beat people up and say all of these things, there is pain in West Cameroon.
The same thing happening in our land right now.
Be very careful.
Okay.
What happens there? And he turned around, looked at me, and told me, Mr. Wilbur, it is your people who choose to come here. He is alive. He told me. Last week, I went to see the Minister of Higher Education, Professor Famindango, and I told him, the problems in Cameroon, the problem we have in West Cameroon, is the problem that will bring down Cameroon.
Okay.
If you do not handle it well, you will not know Cameroon as it is in a few months or in a few years.
And it's happening now.
People have had pent-up anger and pain, humiliation.
Okay.
For over 50 years, when it bursts out, you will never be able to control it. And I told him. And simply what he asked me was, qu'est-ce que vous allez faire? Because you have your army of occupation out in West Cameroon, you believe that when the people will rise, even if you took the whole of the French army and added to yours, you will never bring them down.
Of course.
And we have no need for that.
Of course.
We don't have any need for that in the 21st century.
Ideology.
I was one of the believers in the unified Cameroon. And I want to tell this house that what has happened to those children in Boya University and in Bamenda has convinced me that the people who say Cameroon should go in two parts are correct. And there are more and more of us out there who now believe that it is the ultimate end. I listened the other night, an offer of 1,000 jobs, an offer of 2 billion francs for lay schools, and I laughed at myself. Are my people slaves?
No.
So you now take them to be your dogs. that you can beat and wound and maim,
Okay.
break their bones, then throw a piece of meat for them to fight over.
Okay.
It
Are you
has
listening?
end.
Are you listening?
If we, the people of West Cameroon, have to continue doing what we are doing, it is because we believe that the more is always the merrier.
Of course.
When you have more people, you have more chances of surviving in life.
Mm-hmm.
If the more people who are the people of East Cameroon have proven to us that our blood means nothing, then it is time for us to say it will soon be over.
Yes.
I want to give you a quote here in this house that I borrowed from the American liberators.
Okay.
When injustice becomes law, resistance becomes a duty.
A duty.
The people of West Cameroon have a duty to resist your oppression.
Of course.
I call it oppression because of what I've seen in the field.
Exactly what is happening now in our land.
3 weeks ago, there was an incident in Bangolan, which is a neighboring village to Jakiri, where I come from. And I don't know what it was about. And the Yadam officer was killed. And the forces of law and order, under the instructions of the SDO of Ngokitunya, move into Jakiri, a neighboring village, and take away 100 men. Just beat them up, break their bones,
Okay.
and then just leave them there.
Exactly what is happening in our land.
And I told him, Mr. SDO,
Nobody's
you are
talking.
going to release my people.
Yes.
He sent soldiers to me, and one of them told me, I said, I am the representative of these people because I'm a parliamentarian. And the guy, young man, turned down and asked me,
You draw a line.
what if I say Yaoundé?
You draw a line.
And he drew a line on the ground to tell me, if you cross here, you will see the consequences. Unfortunately for him, I happen to be a descendant of the warriors, so nobody draws a line before me. And I crossed, and I told him,
Shoot me. Beautiful.
I told the SDO, release my people. In 12 hours, he released them. But some are still lying in the hospital. They beat and kicked a woman and she miscarried, a pregnant woman.
It's happening in our
And
land.
nobody can question this.
Yes.
That is the reason in this master plan to finish our culture and our people.
Okay.
You have
The
chosen.
same thing, the same faith.
Every single administrator or every commander of the army is from East Cameroon.
Okay. The same thing.
That is why they sit there and they can kill the people without remorse.
Yes. The same
This
faith.
has to end.
Cameroon and Nigeria are working together.
Mr. President,
The same strategy.
Mr. Speaker, I want to repeat this quote. When injustice becomes law, resistance becomes a duty.
A duty.
We, the people of West Cameroon, will resist you, and if you want to take that territory by force, you will kill to the last man before you take it.
You do it.
You
Hell.
can stand for me today. You can stand for me. It has to end. Somebody has to know
Of
that
course.
this is not how you treat the people.
Yes.
50 years is too long. 50 years is a very, very long time.
This is a warrior
And we come here and
speaking.
sit, just talking about
House
the
of
budget.
Representatives.
You normalize murder.
Representing
you normalize
his people.
rape. Mr. Speaker, I am sorry to tell you that this is part of the resistance.
Yes.
You will hear me to the end.
Yes.
When injustice becomes law, resistance becomes
duty.
a duty. It is my duty to defend my people.
Of course.
You will not stop me because of lack of time.
Yes.
Or if you want to, you can call your brutal gendarmes to come and kill me here.
Okay.
I will not. I will not. I want you to hear this, Mr. Speaker, that my people are suffering.
Okay.
And that the cube of sugar that was defined in this house.
Oh.
Are you just angry, Mr. Speaker? That the person you consider your slave, a slave has risen in the master's house and is asking a question? I have. Mr. Speaker, I'm telling you, this is part of my resistance.
Okay.
And you will hear me to the end.
To the end.
Bring the brutal soldiers who raped our daughters to take me out of here. I will say it to my end. I will say it to the end. There is nothing you can do to me.
Okay.
I'm wondering whether His Excellency the President of the Republic knows that the governors and the DOs are behaving exactly when they are posted to West Cameroon as colonial masters.
Okay.
When they abuse people and insult them and do all they have done, we have to resist And we have to tell you, our people will not be brought down because we came into this union as equal partners.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And I am done. And I am done. And we will resist. And there is nothing you can do to stop us because this is part of our culture that we inherited. You people who fear every administrator and every ruler, we challenge our rulers, we take them to task, and that is why they are accountable. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Dear friends, I want you to listen. The reason why I brought this video down was again to play it to the hearing of our brothers and sisters in the Nigerian military, all the military formation, both DSS, SSS, police, immigration, Air Force, what have you, and to our parliamentarians. Is because I want them to lend a leaf from the courage and the braveness of this man. Does it mean that we don't have people like this? Does it mean we don't have people like this? You listen to this man, a man that was voted into power to defend his people and represent them at the upper chamber. He did it outrightly without being afraid of anybody. He said, kill me, I will speak for my people. The exact problem, exact fate that we are facing in Nigeria is what the people of Western Cameroon, known as Ambazonia, that are facing. Because they are in charge of the military in the Cameroon. Because they are the people who are rulers. Because of that, look at the way they are treating their own people. Beating a pregnant woman, she bleed and had miscarriage. It happened to us. Arresting hundreds of his people, and this man came out and said, you must release my people. But I'm telling you that 4 days ago, they arrested, I don't know the number of the people because I don't lie. I don't want to quote anything wrong. They arrested large number of our people from a church, from a synagogue at Oji. I played the video for you here. You saw it. Nobody have stood up to say, release these people. They are my people. I'm talking about the representative. And this message is going to the people who are advocating for their senators in Anambra. People who are saying Ifeanyi Ubah is their senator. They should Ifeanyi Ubah is representing them well. Representing you well in what way? Because he mentioned Nnamdi Kanu trying to cover up and close his lapses, the evil that he have committed. That is why he was trying to look for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, knowing fully well that the detail of the aircraft that was chartered, which they used to rendition Mazen Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria, he has a hand in it, and now he's saying that it doesn't belong to him, that it belongs to his friend, and somebody is proudly coming out to tell us that the person is representing them well. I want to use this video to let the whole world know that this person that speaks right now on this video is a true representative of his people. If Ifeanyi Ubah can stand up in the house to represent the people of Biafra and speak the way this man is speaking, and ask that our land should not be militarized, and ask that our people that have been arrested should be released, and ask that the name they give to IPOB, which is known as which they call they said prescription, which is they call us terrorists, should be removed. If Ifeanyi Ubah have said all this, I will clap for him. Say yes, you are representing, but he have not. He go to BBC Igbo, he talk. He roll himself on the chair. He talk. When he talk finish, that ends it. Where you supposed to speak, you have not spoken. Where you supposed to talk, you have not said anything. The move you're supposed to make, you have not done any shit. I have not seen a video where Ifeanyi Ubah is moving a motion in the house as a senator of Federal Republic of Nigeria, representing the people of Anambra from his own region, condemning the killing of people in Anambra State, condemning the killing of people in Igbo land. He have not. To go to BBC to speak is not, you are not representing anything. I have seen one man, Senator Ifeanyi Ubah, standing up in the house to say enough of this militarization of our land. I have seen a woman Senator Uche Kwunife, stood up to say enough of this militarization. Take away all the army that you have, all the checking point in our land. Remove all that. I've seen Kwunife said it, and I've seen this Engineer Baribe said it. Where have Ifeanyi Ubah said his own? Is it on the newspapers and on television? No. You have to go to who know maybe who that place they are making law is where you're supposed to speak. Just like this great man from Amazonia speaking, say if you want to kill, start from me. Every problem that we are facing in Biafra land today is the same problem that this Western Cameroon are facing. They are known as Amazonia. And this man that you listen to now is a man that has spoken, that have fought for each and every one of them. This man have spoken the mind of millions of people that is represented. Show me another person apart from Engineer Baribe that is speaking like this man in the upper chamber. Even though Engineer Baribe is saying that there should be an election in Anambra State, he's a politician. Some of you do not understand the game of politics. Some of you want Engineer Baribe to come and say there will be no election. It's not done that way. You people should keep quiet. It's not done that way. We understand everything. You have to use your brain, use Ogugi Sigi, know what is happening. Engineer Baribe cannot come out, being the person that signed for Mazen and can release, being the man that is speaking for all of us, cannot come out and say there will be no election in Anambra State. If you are expecting Engineer Baribe to come and say there will be no election in Anambra State, you are stupid, you are mad, you are foolish, you are an idiot. Because Engineer Baribe sworn an oath. He took an oath of allegiance as a senator of Federal Republic of Nigeria. And there's no how. In 1 million years, he cannot come out and say that. What Engineer Baribe is doing is telling the whole world that this is what is happening to my people. This is the reason why my people is doing this. And he's doing it perfectly okay. So for him to say there will be an Anambra election, let him come and conduct the election now. See, I may say something, but I didn't mean it. I may say something, but those that decode, that knows what I'm talking about, will understand what I'm saying. I may even wear the clothes and come and say I'm supporting a number election, but down there in my heart, I don't mean it. It's because I have no other avenue to give you that message the way you understand it. That is why they use the available one, and the one that will favor the people who he is representing will listen to is the one he used. But if Ifeanyi Ubah, anybody who is supporting Ifeanyi Ubah, anybody who is telling the whole world that Ifeanyi Ubah is this, Ifeanyi Ubah is that, is representing that person, I don't want to use any foul language on you because I told him can say but I'm not going to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu should be released before 4th of this month. Today is 1st. We are counting down 3 days more. And all these archbishop and the Igbo representatives, leaders, for you people to stand up to say they should deproscribe IPOB, they should demilitarize Biafra land, they should release all the members of IPOB, they should free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, put fire and let it happen between now and 3 days. If not, we lock down everywhere. I'm a freedom fighter, not double-faced freedom fighter. I don't fight for Biafra freedom in the morning and in the night. I'm talking about Nigeria politics. I don't do that. I don't. Because if Nigeria politics is favoring me, I will not be here speaking. I will not be here taking the risk I'm taking. I will not be here doing what I'm doing. I will be somewhere enjoying myself, walking. But because it is not favoring me, it's not favoring my generation, it's not favoring you, it's not favoring your generation, it's not favoring my family. So why are you talk about Biafra today, tomorrow you talk about politics, Nigeria politics? Why? Who is representing who? Those that they call their representatives, they are not representing well. Let me remind you. So let me rephrase, because there's something that this man said here that I want you to listen to. This man made mention of something. I want you to take cognizance of this thing. Once he said it, I will pause it, then I'll open my line to take calls. Listen.
And I don't know what it was about. And the Yadam officer was killed. And the forces of law and order under the instructions of the SDO of Ngokitunya move into Jakiri, a neighboring village, and take away 100 men. Just beat them up, break their bones, and then just leave them there. And I went to that place where he took the...
And I went to that place. Listen.
These people, and I told him, Mr. AGO.
I went to that place. He took those people and he told them, Mr. AGO,
you are going to release my people.
You are going to release my people. Did you hear a man talking? Do you hear a man talking? Those that are saying Ifeanyi Ubah is representing them. Are you hearing? Those that say Ifeanyi Ubah is representing them, are you listening? That is representing where? Because he talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the television. Let Ifeanyi Ubah take it to the house. Let Ifeanyi Ubah move emotion. For Biafra for IPOB to be deproscribed, for Biafra land to be demilitarized, for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released. That is called representation, not on the face of newspaper or television channel. No. Anybody can come and say, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on television, then go behind and be working against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is a man that is representing his people. And I want you to listen to him again. Listen to him once again, I beg. You must listen to him. It's a must.
And order under the instructions of the SDO of Ngokitunya, move into Jakiri, a neighboring village, and take away 100 men. Just beat them up, break their bones, and then just leave them there. And I went to that place where he took these people, and I told him, Mr. AGO, you are going to release my people. He sent soldiers to me, and one of them told me, I said, I am the representative of these people because I'm a parliamentarian.
Okay.
And the young man turned around and asked me, and he drew a line on the ground to tell me, if you cross here, you will see the consequences. Unfortunately for him, I happen to be a descendant of the warriors, so nobody draws a line before me. And I crossed, and I told him, shoot me.
Did you hear that? Can Ifeanyi Ubah do this? Any of the senators in our land, can they come out to speak the way this man spoke? Can they do that? They cannot. They are all cowards. Apart from any Baribe. Bunch of cowards and idiots, non-entities. Selfish. I'm looking for the right word to qualify them. In Imo State, your governor brought the army that killed people at Izombe. Your governor bring people that are bombing. Olu. Your governor brought people that are killing innocent people. Your governor brought people that have killed thousands of our youth and dumped them at Aladimma mortuary and the FMC Owerri. Your governor brought the military that did all this, and no senator, no House of Representatives member from Imo State, from Anambra State, from Enugu State, from Ebonyi State, from River State, from Cross River stood up to say enough is enough. And what the governor did is to announce, to tell the medical, whatever they call them, to announce that people should come and carry their dead body, that they gave 2 weeks. If they don't carry their dead body, they will give them mass burial. Until IPOB rolled in and gave him a communique. Tell him, don't bury anybody that you have killed. There must be autopsy on each and every one of them that you killed. We don't bury our people in mass grave. We bury our people one after the other in separate graves. So that I wrote an article about that. And Emma Powerful made a speech on that. He put a communique on that. And these are the people that are representing you. None of them was able to speak. Look at Izombe. After the governor brought the people who killed, he came back shedding crocodile tears. People of Izombe, it will not happen again. We are going to rebuild the houses. What about people that are killed? Are you going to bring them back to life? What about Ikonso, my own blood? Are you going to bring him back? These are the pertinent questions that people are not asking. And somebody had the effronteries to come and present Ifeanyi Ubah that is representing them well. Some of you will say, "Hey, Maz, you have changed. You are no longer mentioning people's name." Are you not afraid? I'm not afraid of any idiot. I'm not afraid of any MAGA. Because anybody that is speaking in support of Anambra election is an idiot. I don't care who you are. Even if you're my father, even if you're my mother, you're an idiot. If you're supporting Anambra election to hold, you are an idiot. No election in Biafra land in general until Biafra land, until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released, until all the IPOB members, all the Biafrans that are arrested is released, and all the people that they killed and carried their dead bodies, they will release all their. We need the body of Ikoso. I get released Ozu Ikoso, so that I can give them befitting burial. Then after we will meet at the Hague, where you are going to answer questions of all those people that you have been killing. The one you call your former army chief of army staff, Brutal, he have a case in the international community, in the International Court of Justice. There's a case filed against him there, in case you don't know. There is. And this current one now, you have started killing. Abba Kyari, that have been killing. They want to bring him back to continue his killing again in the east. Why not in the northeast where he come from? He's from, is it Boronu or Katsina State? I think he's from Boronu State. Yes. You are not aware that Abba Kyari is from Boronu State, if I'm not mistaken. Please, I want somebody to confirm if it is Boronu or Katsina, one of these states, that is where he came from. And the people are running away from his community. People are being killed. Boko Haram is taking charge. And he cannot be posted to his own community to go and fight. Those of you who knows where he came from, please go urgently send me the information about where he come from. And somebody is telling us that they are representing us well. Boronu, thank you very much. It's from Boronu. Abba Kyari is from Boronu. And Boronu have been boiling for a very long time. For so many years now. Thousands of people have been massacred in Boronu. Abba Kyari did not go there to save his own people. Where they brought Abba Kyari is in a holy land, a safe land, a peaceful land, where our people are very peaceful. And they come and bomb people's houses and kill people, and you are praising him. And somebody said that Ifeanyi Ubah is representing us well. I don't want to open chapter for these people. I don't want to open chapter because what is ahead of us is greater than talking about individuals. But I want to let them know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's freedom is paramount. His freedom is paramount. His freedom is sacrosanct. His freedom is number one, and the freedom of Biafrans. You cannot have a peaceful, fair and fair election when you are holding the man that has the mandate of over 75 million people. It's not done. You can't. And I want you to listen to this man fully. He made mention of something that I love again. Listen to him.
I told the SDO, release my people. In 12 hours, he released them.
In 12 hours, he released them. In 12 hours. He didn't say 24 hours. 12 hours. After he went, they threatened to shoot him. They drew a line for him to say, if you cross here, I will show you. The man crossed the line and said, you'll kill me. This is the kind of people that are going to represent us in Biafra when Biafra come. These are the kind of spirit that we need as a representative. People that will not be afraid of anybody. People that cannot be bought with money. People that will stand up to defend those that voted them into power. These are the true example of good leadership that we are expected in Biafra land. I don't think we have it in Nigeria, apart from Engineer Baribe. Listen to him.
But some are still lying in the hospital.
Some are still in the hospital.
They beat and kicked a woman and she miscarried, a pregnant woman.
Okay.
And nobody can question this.
Okay.
That is the reason in this master plan to finish our culture and our people. You have chosen.
Did you hear that? Exactly what I said before. They want to finish our people, especially the youth. That is what they want to do. And it took me back to remind you of Thomas Muller's quote. Thomas Muller from Germany. They came for the unionists. I didn't speak because I'm not a unionist. They came for the socialists. I did not speak because I'm not a socialist. They came for the Jews. I did not speak because I'm not a Jew. Now they come for me, and nobody is here to do what? To save me. You are sitting there. You are a Nigerian military of Biafra Extraction. You are from Edo State. You are from Bayelsa State. You are from River State. You are from Cross River. You are from Akwa Ibom. You are from Enugu. You are from Anambra, Imo. You are from Abia. You are from Ebonyi. You are from Cross River. You are from Benue. You are from Kogi. And they are using you to come and be killing our people, calling it Operation Golden Dawn. and you are keeping quiet. While in their own land, the people that are killing, destroying, they are saving them, paying them money, giving them millions, 150 million, billion, not million, giving to them. Their brothers, they will arrange, go to one school, they will pack school children, provide car, drive them, go and keep them somewhere. They will say they have kidnapped them. They will even snap picture, do video with them. The government will carry money and give to them. Normal business. Normal business. Their sultans, their emirs, all of them will stand up to defend them, protect them. But in our own land, you, the military, you, the army, you, the police, DSS, and SSS, you are supporting the people who are killing your own people. I want you to reason. And all the so-called leaders, all the so-called bishop and archbishop, begin to preach in your churches. Reverend Father, begin to preach in your churches. Pastors, begin to preach in your churches. All of you, market women, market men, preach the freedom of Biafra in your churches, because they did not see us as one. That is why Ahmadu Bello told Zeke, let us acknowledge our differences. Say we will not be one. We are not one. But Zeke told him, let us forget the differences now. Let's be one. They said no. That is why they say it is a modernization policy. Modernization policy was aimed at the military formation to grab it, to make sure that they are the one in charge, and it is happening today. And do you know what pains me the most in this speech, in those speech? Do you know that they are going to use the North, the minority in the North, as willing tools? They are going to use the minority in the North as willing tools to conquer the South and never allow them to determine their future. And never allow them to do what determine their future. Are you listening? Northerners, are you listening? The Hausas, the original Hausas, the owner of the land. They said that they are going to use the minority in the North as willing tools. Form alliance, go to the South and conquer everybody. And they will never allow us to have our what? Our determine our future. And that is exactly what is happening right now. That is why nobody cares about us. Look at the federal roads in the east. Everywhere dead. Go to Port Harcourt, Enugu Express Road. No going. No go area. Go to Enugu Oka on the Express Road. Go to East West Road. Check around all the whole federal projects. None of them is working. None of them is working. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the liberator himself, came out to lead us into the land of Biafra, the beautiful land of Biafra. And so many of you are still there dancing skelewu because you are drinking your beer. And I want to use this opportunity to appreciate all the comedians. All the comedians. People like Ono Wibo, when them J-Pack. People like what is his name again? Skibo. Yes. Please, if I don't mention your name, maybe I forget. Thousands of you are now speaking up, saying the truth. And there's one of these, our brother from Igodo. I forgot the name he answers on social media. He is speaking the truth, talking about Mazen and the kind of freedom of Biafra. All of you that are speaking out, nothing will happen to now. We are speaking, we are asking for our freedom. So for you to talk about our freedom is not a crime. Forget about the intimidation. It is an ideology. And Wole Soyinka told them that you can never, ever defeat an ideology. Never. They told them negotiate now. That negotiation is ongoing as I'm talking to you right now. And the negotiation is give us freedom, give us date for referendum, and that settles everything. And on that note, my line is open for those of you that want to contribute to this program. I remain your brother Mazo Aleze Chukwubi Kemago Biafra Kembo na Mbeze Wife na Biafra. Ipe malezi okwa kazo di ezoku bundu Kembo na na Igbo niile asimo nya fota da kafu yechi. The line is open for those of you that want to contribute on this program. When you call us, please don't forget to tell us as it hot. That's how you go talk. I've spoken for the past 2 hours 53 seconds. 53 minutes. Going to 3 hours, I've been talking to you, playing videos for you. It is now for you to make your own contribution toward this program, because I want our brothers and sisters in the military, especially in the military, to stand up I want them to take their stand. I want them to learn from what happened to them in 1966 when they massacred so many of them in the barracks, massacred so many of them in the airport. Everywhere they killed so many of them. They disarmed them and killed them. Now they are killing your people. When they are done killing your people, they will come for you. And when they come for you, there will be nobody that will speak for you. Now that they are killing for your people, they are killing your people. You need to speak for your people. So that if they come after you, your people will speak for you. That is how it works. That is exactly how it works. On this platform, we know they hide and we know they do and make it sweet. We know they change them, we know they twist them. No, we they talk as they be. When you call us, please don't forget to tell us, say, as it is hot. And so you go talk up. I thank you so much for listening. And let me give you a very beautiful song that is going to complement this program as I'm waiting for your calls to come in. Please, you have only about 3 minutes when you call us. Only about 3 minutes. 3 minutes only. 3 minutes only. That is what you have. This is not a song. Let me give you a Femfe Perikoma, my brother from another mother. I like what you are doing, and your message is what I want to play for Biafrans. Why I wait for others to call in.
na nje egwu Igbo na ọ na-arị mma ogori nụọ dị na-abụ ọhọrọ okwu na anaghị ebere chi na-abụ okwu mgbe na Igbo anụọ na dị na-abụ na dị nke mbụ ndị South East gọvanọ ndị nke abụọ wee wụrụ Ọhamadike Biafra Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na ngwazi Igbo na ha họrọ okwu ya bụ ndị mbụ na ndị egere na-agwa m na ahụcha ntị m na ntị ya anụ ihe ahụ ma ha ka ogbu ata na ọ na-eme atụọrọ ọmara ọmamara atụọrọ ofeke ofe isi n'ọhịa na amụta amaghị ihe na ụkọ mmụ n'ọkwa na ofu ihe na ọnwụ na Igbo mara ihe na ha ekwesịghị na-eze ege ndị South East gọvanọs ntị maka na ihe ha ji obodo anyị azụ politiks. Ọ na-agwa m n'eziokwu na mme ka obodo mara na ndị awụ oke amụsị na-akụ Igbo na-ahụ Igbo ọnụ n'eziokwu na ndị awụ mmiri ime ala na-egbu ji na ndị awụ ndị soro mmụọ gbuo mmadụ soro mmadụ jewe ụlọ akwa n'eziokwu na ndị a dị ka agwa abalị na-enwe onye nwe ebe ha dowere isi ma ọ bụ n'ugwu Awụsa ka ọ na ndịda be anyị na anadị mma uru ha wụ ndị nze na ọha nwaliri ego ụzọ obodo anyị ndị mmadụ na-anwụrụ ihe mberede okporo ụzọ nọ ndị a riri ego ọkụ obodo anyị Igbo ji nọrọ n'isi ruo ma taa n'ọkwa otu ndị azụ uru ego ahụ eji wee gbapụrụ obodo mmiri dowere ihe ụmụ ha na ụmụ ha adịzie ka ndị bịara ụwa akwụ n'obodo nna anyị. Gụchanụ ntụ ụlọ Igbo mụrụ ụzọ m ọzọ oyim na ga-agwa Igbo ahụ ezigbo ọyị karịa oyim na agwụkwara m Igbo agwa n'eziokwu ka m na-agwa unu ọkwa ndị a ji ajọ ọchịchị wee kụọ obodo anyị ngwọrọ wee na-agwazi na unu gee ntị na onye gbara mmadụ egbe adịghị mma ewu ya mgbọ ha na-agụghị unu akwụ unu ekwekwene na-agwa unu ndebe anyị na ndị ahụ agụ na-eche mba na ndị ahụ agụ ji aha obodo akpara ego. Gụchanụ ntụ na ana m agwa unu na agbụrụ azụ okwe eri okwe ụkwụ onye aghọgburu ka a gbara ọkwanụ m ka ha na-agba izu ka a ga-esi wee kwụsị sit-at home oke ụbọchị emepere maka ebummanụ na ekpere maka ọdịmma obodo Biafra ya na agbamume onye ndu ala Biafra Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ha na-agwa obodo ha jewe ahịa ha jewe ọrụ na ha na ya na ha na-eche ha mgbe tisa nchukene ha mgbe ndị Fulani esi na na-egbusi ndị na-eje ahịa egbusi ndị na-eje ọrụ gịnị ka ha mere ihe ha pụtara imewe saịnara anyị open grazing ka anyị na-arụ ma jiri zọbazi ya na nna anyị. N'eziokwu ndị be anyị onye ekwensu weta isi were isi ndị a yiri m ekwensu n'anya mgbe ha ji aza ezigbo mmadụ n'obodo wụkwa mgbe elekshọn na kampen ruru ha abilọtaba ọka na striti bawa keke bawa meshin na enyi mgbe ha winere elekshọn ha emechie keke mechikwa meshin n'otu aka ha iji wee gwa obodo ha warụsị gburu onye na-enye ha nri ha wakwu kechegwuzi onye hụrụ ha ọdụ n'udu mmiri mgbe ha ji aza omere ọrụ mepụrụ ndị ọ na-ahịa ahụ humanitarian philanthropist bụ oge kampen na elekshọn ekebeta ọpraịs atọ ụmụ ogbe eji ata akwụkwọ ha anọ asị m ụtụ gbakwukwe ha. N'eziokwu ndị be anyị gụchanụ ntị unu nna m gwara m na ofu mkpụrụ okwu ezu onye nwa mara ihe na nweta ọhụrụ mara ihe mara anya rọrọ arọ mara nke nere ene ọkwa atụrụ gbara ụmụ ya jụba ya ugboro ne ka ihe eme unu na-amara ihe nke mbụ si na okwu ugboro nke abụọ si na ugboro na-abụ ọkwa mgbe ejiri zi ebu n'akọ si na ihe eme eme na nke mere onye ọzọ ka ya eji wee mara ihe na-ajụzi Igbo kemgbe uru ya ama ihe nwata jụrụ ihe gburu nne ya ọsị na-eju ajụọ ihe gburu nne ya ọsị na-eju ajụọ ya gịnị ka o ji n'aka ọsị na-eju nwa ahụ ndụ anaghị agụ ya unu ka na-ege ndị South East gọvanọ ntị ma na ọganihu anaghị agụ uru. asụ weta isi were isi ndị ayiri m ekwensu n'anya mgbe ha ji aza ezigbo mmadụ n'obodo ụkwa mgbe election na campaign ruru ha abidotaba ọka na street baba keke baba machine na enyi mgbe ha winere election ha emechie keke mechikwa machine n'otu aka ha iji wee gwa obodo ha warụsị gburu onye na-enye ha nri ha wakwụ kechekwuzi onye hụrụ ha ọdụ n'udu mmiri mgbe ha ji aza omere ọrụ mepụrụ ndị ọ na-ahịa ahụ humanitarian philanthropist wuo oge campaign na election ha ekebeka ọprais atọ ụmụ ogbenye ji ata ahụhụ ha anọ asị m ụchụ gbakwukwe ha n'eziokwu ndị be anyị gụcha anụ ntị unu nna m gwara m na ofu mkpụrụ okwu ezu onye nwa mara ihe na nweta ọhụrụ mara ihe mara anya rọrọ arọ mara nke nere ene ọkwa atụrụ gbara ụmụ ya jụba ya ugboro ole ka ihe eme unu na-amara ihe nke mbụ si na ofu ugboro nke abụọ si na ugboro na-abụ ọkwa mgbe eji zi ebu na-akọ si na ihe m ya eme na nke mere onye ọzọ ka ya eji wee mara ihe na-ajụzi Igbo kemgbe unu ya ama ihe nwata jụrụ ihe gburu nne ya ọsị na-eju ajụọ ihe gburu nne ya ọsị na-eju ajụọ ya gịnị ka o ji n'aka ọsị na-eju nwa ahụ ndụ anaghị agụ ya unu ka na-ege ndị South East gọvanọ ntị ma na ọganihu anaghị agụ unu gụchanụ ntụ unu ndebe anyị n'eziokwu ka m na-agwa unu ihe nnọkwa nzi nwata ụkwụ ogirisi ebe a na-efe mmụọ jebezie n'ukwu mkporo aka m adịghị ya ọ na-eme atụkwara ọmara ọma amarụ onye mara asụ ya sụọ n'ikwu ịma ha asụ sụọ n'ala nna m gwara m na ome nke ahụrụ n'anya ka a na-ana aka ọ maazị Nnamdị Kanụ ha Amadike Biafra bụ ya nwa buoro agha ndị Fulani na-ana anyị ọkwa otu ya nwa na anụ ọgụrụ ata ahụhụ maka mmegbu a na-emewu Igbo wee na-agwụ nnọọ ya ka anyị gara ege ntị ọ sị nọrọ n'ụlọ Igbo anọrọ n'ụlọ ọsị anyị jebe ahịa ya ejebe ahịa nọọ ya wụ Moses onye nzọpụta oge nke anyị n'eziokwu Igbo nwere ụzọ mmụọ ọzọ o doro m anya na obodo a bi n'ime ewu obodo onye kwuo ọnwụọ ma ịnwụ ha anwụ ihuo ewuo mana egwu anaghị atụ m o doro m anya na onye ọhụrụ na isi m na-awa aja eji nke wee chụọ na-agọziri ahụ Amadike na ndị Biafra ọhụọ na-ekwu na Biafra ya adị ọgba anyị na mma ya ehuru ọgba anyị na nja ya ehuru onye ọhụrụ na isi anyị na-awa aja n'obodo eji nke chụọ ọkwa aja duru m na maka n'aka n'obodo ndị mmụọ
nwa Chineke child of God na mmiri ibe m ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma osisi fụrụ gị na-atụ ukwe asị m ufere buru ya abụrụ osisi fụrụ gị na-atụ ukwe asị m ufere buru ya abụrụ. Yes, while we are waiting to answer calls and if I don't receive calls, maybe there's problem on the line. I don't know what is happening. If I don't receive calls in few minutes, then I will be bringing the program to an end. That is if call is not coming in few minutes from now. And I think I have more video from this, our brother, Femfe Perikoma, the son of a great warrior, Perikoma Okoye, the Lion of Africa himself. He died few years ago, but this is the son speaking for the people of Biafra and reminding the Janjaweed to understand what is happening, why they must release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and it is a must. They have to release him. And all the governors that have been deceiving people, why you are there trying to deceive our people knows the truth and they know what to do. We know that we are going to sit at home because we're following the order of DOS, Directorate of State, led by Mazi Chike Doziem. I want you to listen to this message. This is another message coming from the same Femfe. Listen to him.
onye ma namba ka ya ka ụmụnna dị kpọpụtara obi ka amaghị ikpe ọnwụ maka na ọ na-eme nwata chọba nke ọwụrụ ajọ nwa ndị be anyị ụmụnna onye a na-egbu egbu ya azara ọnụ ya ọkwa ya ka Amadike Biafra Maazị Nnamdị Kanụ ji wee jụọ ụmụnna dị ajụjụ ọhụụ jiri oge ya wa ajụjụ emere m gịnị maka na Igbo si na oji ọhụụ ya ana ha ụmụnna dị na-ekwu na Maazị Nnamdị Kanụ chọrọ ikewa obodo Naijiria na ọnya bụ ihe ka a na-akpọ treasonable felony n'onu oyibo na dịka iwu ha si dị na amamihe dịrị ya n'ọwa ọnwụ na Maazị Nnamdị Kanụ bụ onye omekome na-akwado omekome oyibo wụrụ terorizm na ọ bụ onye ogbu mmadụ na-akwado igbu mmadụ n'obodo na ọtụtụ ndị nwụrụ n'obodo Naijiria na-aka Amadike Biafra dị ya ọ wụrụchi ihe a na-egbo dike na ọgbọ ọgụ akwarịrị egbu na m Igbo nwere ụzọ mmụọ zụrụ ma ihe a na-ebe agụ n'oke ọhịa erika mana onye okwu na-ekwu onye ogige na-ege ọnụ kwuchi ọbịa na jide Ndị be anya kwara ya wee bube bụrụ ha Madike Biafra ka nnụnụ mmụọ nụrụ wee gwụwa ndị eziokwu na obi igbe ọnwụ na ndị nze arụ anọ nọ n'isi ya na-enwe mgbe eziokwu na-adị ya ọ na-akọrọ mma ndị na-egba ha Madike Biafra ikpe ma ndị dịrị isi bere ya ikpe na-enwekwa enu nke eziokwu dị n'ọnụ Igbo bụrụ ụzọ ọzọ ya bụ nnụnụ mmụọ na-agwa m na ikpe ọbụla mara eziokwu n'obodo na aka azụ dịkwana ya na ọ na-adị mma chọrọ ibe ikpe ihe mebiri n'ọgụ ebido n'ihe butere ọgụ matara ihe bụ onye bụ mmeneke ya ọ na-ekwu n'eziokwu na ọ na Naịjirịan gọọmenti rụọ ọrụ Igbo ezigbo ụzọ dịka esi rụọ ọrụ ndị ugwu na ọnwụ na ha tinyere Igbo ọkụ gbapụrụ anyị mmiri dịka esi mere arụma jiri na ha akwụ ụgwọ taksị n'obodo Igbo ya ebewakwa mmegbu agha nwere onwe ji wee bido ndị be anyị eziokwu oke ọha ọhụrụ sị na ọmakwa n'ihe bụ eziokwu ma ọ bụrụ na ọ dịghị aghụghọ dị arụrụ ala ọkwa na uru eziokwu na-aba n'obodo ka nwa onye Igbo ji mụta nwa baa ya eziokwu bụ ndụ Igbo nwere ụzọ ọzọ ya bụ nnụrụ mmụọ na-akọrọ m n'eziokwu na ndị agwa Naịjirịan gọọmenti ha hapụ ha Madike Biafra aka onye na-enwe ihe o mere na ihe anaghị eme ya ọ na-agwa m na egbu ihe mere arụ n'obodo na ya ebu n'ụzọ gbuo mkpi ekwu okwu terọrizm ya na ndị na-akwado terọrizm n'ọkwa na ha nwe gọọmenti na-akwado Boko Haram na-enegosieti praịs eri ego omekome egbuo n'ọhịa pụta n'ụzọ na-ajụ onye na-egbu ọ na-ekwu na ebe ikpe ndị gburu mmadụ n'obodo na ha ebu n'ụzọ jide Naịjirịan gọọmenti na ihe agba n'aka na-eji ha enye enye ndị ha gburu n'oge Lekki protest akwa ha akwa ndị ha gburu n'oge Igbo ndị ha gburu n'oge Operation Python Death mkpụrụ obi ezumeghị ike na ndokwa ọ bụ eburu ozu nwa onye ọzọ dịzie ka egbu
nkụ
ya wụ nnụnụ mmụọ na-agwa m na ngwa Naịjirịan gọọmenti na ha ji hapụ na ha Madike Biafra aka na ha mara amara na nwata ọbụla sị na nne na nna ya ha arahụ ụra na ya nwa marakwa na ụra ha abịa n'anya ọ sị na ngwa Naịjirịan gọọmenti na oji mbe na anaji onwe ya na ọkụkọ bịara na ngige na-agba egwu na ngige obenye ya ga-esokwe na onye na-egwu ya ma ọgba mgba edoro agụ n'ala agbara mgba na iro chie
nna gị gụrụ ya n'egwu Nwachukwu the messengers of our time
Igbo bụrụ ụzọ ọzọ ya bụ nnụrụ mmụọ sị mbe ka Naịjirịan gọọmenti mata na nwata ọna na-arụ onye ka ya anya ụkwanụ nkiri ka ọ na-ekiri maka ha hapụ ya ihe ọsọ na ngwa Naịjirịan gọọmenti na ọkwanụ nkiri ka ha na-ekiri ọha Madike Biafra ọ na-eme ka mara n'isi ahụ n'ọnụ na mmadụ na-aka ibie isi maazị Nnamdị Kanụ ha Madike Biafra karịkwara n'isi Buhari na mmadụ anaghị na-eji onye isi ya ka nke ya atụ aja
nke atọ m special
Igbo nwere ụzọ ọzọ gụcha n'otu na nna m gwara m na Dissecting anaghị ebi ọrụ kama na ọ na-eme ka obi sie onye ọrụ ike ọ mere ka m ji agwa ya maazị Nnamdị Kanụ onye na-atụ Naijiria ọ sọrọ asụ Fulani n'Igbo ya Dissecting n'ọrụ eziokwu nna m gwara m na-ajọ ihe na nwoke bidoro ọgụ dịka dike pụta n'ụzọ kwụsịzie ka onye ụjọ ọkwa ka m ji agwa ya ha Madike Biafra ume na-eme Naijiria ụda asụrụ n'Israel anya ya na-asọrọ onye na Dissecting n'ọrụ na-anya obi awụrụ dike ụmụ ụzọ ọzọ gụcha ntị unu n'eziokwu Moses bidoro agha nwere onwe ụmụ Israel na Ijipt omeghe ụzọ omeghe ọnwa Joshua nyere ya aka bụrụ onye wa agha n'isi ọ bụ ya ka Ojukwu ndị Igbo ike mba ndị Igbo ji bido agha nwere onwe obodo Biafra omeghe ụzọ omeghe ọnwa Chukwu ezitego maazị Nnamdị Kanụ ka o bụrụ onye n'isi na-agwazi Igbo ka ihe ya aja n'ukwu na asị m na ọkpụ ya na mma ya ahụ mma na ọkpụ ya na njọ ya ahụ njọ isi ya na awada were chie tụọ Chamari ka arụsị ikwu gbakwanụ nkịta anụmanụ ndị asa ha jide m n'aka ma ndị asa ha gbuo m egbuo makwa ka m si wee kwado onye rụ ụka ọhụ n'anya ruo ọja ka iduru m na-eje
na mmiri ibe m ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma Thank you for watching. And I think on this note, I am going to bring this program to an end. I believe some people might be trying to call, but the call is not coming in. I don't know what is happening. But however, it's been a long time. I have not been making call. Maybe the memory of this phone is full or something, because by now I'm supposed to be getting some calls. I want you all to know that Biafra must come in our own lifetime, and Mazi Nnamdị Kanụ is going to be free. And IPOB must be the proscribed. They prescribe us, they must deprescribe us. As they have militarized our land, they must demilitarize our land. I want to appreciate all of you that have shared this program, and those of you that are still going to watch it later. And may Chukwu carry my bless all of you. Onya fotata. Nothing is going to happen to us because we are fighting for our freedom. We are not asking for a land that belongs to someone else. And I want to appreciate Reverend Father Mbaka for the great work he is doing, because Mbaka is doing a great job right now, in case you don't know. As all of you that are watching this program, those of you that have not shared it, I don't know what you're thinking. Share this program. that the world may get it, that our brothers and sisters in the military may understand the reason and the need for them to stand up and support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because if they don't do, if they don't do, there's problem somewhere. And I'm going to close this program with this message from our eternal leader, great Chukwuemeka Odumegwu. Thank you. Thank you. That is the voice of our great leader, our eternal leader, Dean Chukwuemeka Odumegwu. He said, let my people go. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, because some people are enjoying this program more on YouTube, I want you to subscribe on Aside Hot Biafra Television. If you are not following us or liked our page on Aside Hot Biafra Television, do so right now. We are on 8 channels right now, broadcasting live and direct. If you have not followed us on Twitter, follow us on Aside Hot Biafra Television. If you have not followed us or liked us on Exodus Biafra Television, I want you to do that. These are the channels where you can reach us. We are also simulcasting live on the Biafra Strong Voices. As I talk to you right now, we are there live, and we're also on which channel again? On Hard Talk Biafra Television. We are live there. We are also live on Exodus Biafra Television. We are also live on Aside Hot Biafra Television Reporter. These are the channels where we are all coming out at the same time, simulcasting smoothly, live and direct from this studio. And my name remains Mazi Opaleze Chukwubikem Ago Biafra Nkembe Nambo. Asim Nogadiru Nina Namma. Wanya Futata Kafuyechi. I love you all.
Got Talent exclusive.
As we continue to mourn the very great and talented, which is the chalice of God, the Holy Grail himself.
Biafran warrior, freedom fighter man, Ikonso is our hero, Ikonso in a wrestling at the paradise.
You fought like a soldier, and you died like a soldier. You never betrayed our motherland. Your legacy lives on.
You are a gallant soldier, a fervent soldier, a benevolent soldier. My brother, you will live on. Because you will live on. Because what you can never do this,
because it is appointed unto man to die in the world. This is where you die. This is where you receive the
The sudden death is unbearable. I feel the pain from my innermost heart. You just had to say goodbye, my hero.
Ebani don't echebe casino to banana. You left us, but you leave us. Oh no bogo, Antekwala Biafra. Njinji chireji, ala juroyi. Iya inurta, ESN Commander, Umunde Rayanye, Konsawola. Because you are reborn, you offended nobody, but they choose to be. And anybody for you offended nobody, but they choose to be.
There will be no mercy. There will be no mercy and everything. God, let us step forward. Step forward, because the will and the vision of God in the evening.
Because of your death will be remembered. Because you are evil.
As Biafrans mourn you, the whole world mourns you too.
It truly pains my heart that you are not born.
You are evil.
The shock can never go out from my heart like you. Continue fighting.
You are evil.
Commander Ignition, your sacrifices will never be forgotten. We will get reincarnate soon.
And the council will be avenged without apologies to any idiot wherever in the world. And the work is ongoing to that effect. And we're not going to stop until the heads are complete. 2,000 of them.